like fit with stuff, so it just looks like they're wearing like a mesh gloves and mesh like fucking socks. Which is funny to me because Abby would fucking never. They have very specific tastes. Mesh shirts are sadly not one of them.
Oh my fucking
We're live,
God.
aren't we?
Yeah, I'm about to post the live announcement.
We are live.
We are
Hello,
live.
Live.
Stream is a go. I almost said unfortunately. Why?
I heard you.
Unfortunately, we are live.
Stopping yourself in
Unfortunately.
We are live.
Oh wait, shit! I didn't update. Oh no. I didn't update the stream. It still has all the Hades stuff.
Amazing.
Wow.
Incredible. This is the height of luxury.
I'm so good at streaming. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm the
You're
best.
so good at streaming. You're so fucking good.
God damn it. Now everybody's gotten the live notification saying I'm fucking playing Hades.
God, I fucking wish we were playing Hades.
No! It's the Tuesday art stream.
It's the Tuesday art stream.
It's the
I never
Tuesday
stopped
art
you from
stream.
playing Minecraft.
It's the Tuesday art stream. Come on down, kids. Everyone's here. Logan, Inky.
No, you should have just left it at Logan. You shouldn't have finished anything. You should have just left it at Logan.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Imagining, like,
This house is a
Imagining,
fucking
like-
nightmare.
I'm just like imagining I'm like the announcer for the show, and I'm just like frantically running through like a list of names, just like who's here.
Logan.
You're like going through your cars, you're like dropping them.
Oh my god, this place is a fucking nightmare. This is a shit show. I can never show my face on Twitch again.
You don't show your face.
Yeah, you're just a voice.
Logan, if you didn't want to be in the circus, you couldn't have become the ringmaster.
We shouldn't have gotten in this clown car.
Yeah, you should have gotten in this clown car if you didn't want the news delivered to you by a jester.
My microphone, excuse me, I'm about to make gross microphone noises. My microphone has been slowly migrating, like, much closer to my face than it should be.
Okay.
It wants to give you a kiss.
Say more right now.
Yeah, no, it just wants to kiss
Say
Logan.
more.
What the fuck?
Microphone just wants to give me a kiss.
A kiss
A
kiss.
little kiss.
Also, I'm so good at art that I keep forgetting the line art things as I'm getting into the fucking coloring section. Amazing. Unmake me.
I'm thinking, because I'm bringing this up because you said I don't show my face. I was actually looking into, because one of the people I follow on Twitter who I'm mutuals with, Citri, is recently, like, started working on a VTuber for, I think her pronouns are she, her, but she started working on a VTuber for herself, and I was like, I might do that.
We're gonna get a
Alien
VTuber alien?
Yeah,
Yeah, baby!
yeah, you might get a VTuber alien. I just have to figure out how to rig in Live 2D. And if I need to pay for Live 2D or use the free version, I don't know if I can do what I want to do with the free version, but I'll have to find out.
Yeah, I have no idea how that works, so I have no help.
The image of VTuber alien is like already in my head now.
Yeah.
It's just sitting
Oh
there.
my god.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing.
Okay.
Can I be good at art? Can I please fucking be good at art? Why is this so hard?
I could link you to a website that might help.
Do it.
It's called drawbox.com.
That's a very cute website name for some reason.
Yeah, it's it basically is trying to say, like, so, because, like, the whole idea was, like, when they started doing art, they were following, like, tutorials, but, like, the tutorials kind of assumed that they already had the fundamentals down, so they were missing, like, a lot of it. So Draw a Box just like goes through all of your fundamentals with you, and it's like all exercise based. It's pretty cool.
Aw.
I've been doing some of it in my free time.
Yeah. I will say also with art stuff, I always look at, like how stuff looks like in the real world, even though I don't like really draw super realistically. I also look at like other people's art styles and be like, oh, that's how I do that.
Yeah, what you generally want to do is you want to go you want to use real life references first.
Yes.
And then you want to use other people's art as reference, because like you are going to be inheriting their mistakes regardless, but they can help you figure out how to stylize things if you're working off of a stylization.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of my problems is like if I'm just straight up referencing from real life, sometimes I have no idea how to stylize it, and so I end up making it like look a little too detailed, and it ends up like super clunky against my style.
Right.
I'm pretty alright at stylizing, I think, just based off of real references. And I think it genuinely just comes from the fact that I spent so long using both, like, other people's art and real life references constantly for everything.
Yeah.
And it's something that I still do. Like, the more you use, like just photos of people and objects and stuff to help you draw things, the better you get at simplifying and stylizing. But it's really important to build those foundations first. It's like not necessary. There's no real right way to do art. But if you do want like a way to actively improve, it's really, really useful to go at it from like the foundations, which is like figure studies, body studies, anatomy studies, environment studies. Like it's all studies, bro.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
studies.
I took an anatomy class in high school just to learn how to draw better.
Yeah, there was like, okay, so it was actually really interesting because like a little bit back, Inky was talking about problems with art, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna show you like shit from my old DeviantArt, from like when I was Inky's age, and it was really interesting going back through my old stuff when I could see, oh hi Citri's here.
Yeah, we were so caught up in the euphoria of giving me art advice, we forgot we were on stream.
Like I Citri, it's funny because I was actually talking about the fact that you were making a VTuber earlier. It's nice to see you here. But yeah. It was interesting going back through my old art and like seeing when my shape language really started to take form. Like, cause like, you know, you see like the really old drawings and you see like all of this, like it's kind of like clunky and like I didn't really know what I was doing and I didn't really know what I wanted my art to look like. And then like slowly all of these curves and like these really like long like S curves that I'm really fond of in character design started emerging, and it was just really fascinating to see.
Before we move on, but on that note,
Yes.
oh, hi Moss.
Hi Moss.
On that note,
I'm not sure if
You
people
have
heard my very
to-
confused. Hello?
back up your art, Inky.
Yes.
Back up your art.
Yes,
And
back up your
before
art.
you did not back up their art. I have lost hundreds of pieces.
So much art.
I have lost so much freaking art. So
That's why I
back
always
up
put
your
it on
art.
my OneDrive.
Mine
Cheesecake.
mine always goes to Google Drive. Like literally, like if I open up, like you can see, even just like working off of here, like it's all in Google Drive.
Yeah, I can just like directly upload to OneDrive from my computer files.
Yeah.
So that's really
All
helpful.
Google Drive.
So like yeah, no, like especially because like, so Inky, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go through this period with each, like with all of your art, where you're gonna be like, this is old and I hate it, and then you'll take a couple of years and you'll come back to it and you'll be like, this is really cool to see. Like, it might take a while for you to get over that initial shame of like, I was so bad back then, but you will appreciate that you have that time capsule in the future.
Yeah.
And
And you can always just redraw it.
Yeah.
And one thing that helps combat the whole oh wow, it was so bad back then is just always be actively aware that you're doing the absolute best you can do right now. And that in itself is extremely impressive and cool of you to do. Like, you're creating. That in
Yeah.
itself is like one of the most amazing things you can do. Be proud of that. If you're proud of it now, when you look back at it in the future, you'll see your mistakes, but you'll recognize that you were still doing, like, you were still creating. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Every time I look at my art now, I can't help but feel just pride for it. And every time I look at my old stuff in my sketchbooks from when I was like 12 and 13, I'm proud of it. I'm like, dude, I was drawing. That's
You were
awesome.
drawing.
I was drawing.
Like, this is gonna be really fucking corny, and you can like feel free to call me out on it. I will immediately preface this with I have a love-hate relationship with the play Rent. There is a line in Rent that like is kind of like stupidly corny but stuck with me, where he said the opposite of war isn't peace, it's creation. And like as an artist, I was like, this is dumb, but also I vibe with this. So
That's how you know that's your calling. It's like, oh, I hate this. I'm working with it.
yeah.
God, I miss this fucking group. I needed to be in a call with y'all again.
Hell yeah. Also, it's nice to actually be talking about art on the art stream.
Okay, and
Which is funny that you say that.
Yeah.
Because I came in here specifically, hey Care, to say I don't know if Logan told you, but we finally watched the playthrough of the demo for the new Resident Evil game.
Oh yeah.
And so you see Lady Dimitrescu, and you're like in pictures, and you're like, oh yeah, she's hot, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
I'd let her kill me. But then you watch her in the game, and it was like a whole different
me,
experience. It was
me
like,
and Faye were like white knuckle death gripping each other's forearms.
So caught
She's
up in like the 10-foot tall woman, we forgot that this is a horror game and she's trying
Nope.
to kill you.
that
No?
made it better.
Never mind. I forgot what I was talking about.
As I said, it was
you
like a
forgot
religious
who the
experience.
fuck you're talking to, Emil.
That
Yeah,
made
I
it so we were like watching it, and we were like, oh, this is really cool. And then we saw like one of her daughters, both like, hello. And then like you make it to the courtyard and you throw open the door, but you go to throw open the door, but she opens it from the other side and steps through, and it's just like, oh.
And then she pulls out those fucking Freddy Krueger hands. Oh.
Can I be brutally honest about something?
Yes.
I like the idea of the Freddy Krueger claw hands, but I've only seen like one GIF of them or clip of them.
That's the only clip that exists of them.
They don't. Oh, okay. I thought there might have been more clips of them that came up or something. They don't look that good to me.
Do they not?
It's just, I don't know. There's just something about I might need to like watch it again, but there was something about like the way that they came out. They just like the weight like felt off to the point that I then saw like a fan animation, and like the way that they came out in that version like looked so much like better.
I mean,
just felt like
yeah.
Yeah, it is just the demo, so they might look better in the actual game.
hopefully.
Bees cake.
I'm actually
Beefcake.
torn because like I was halfway like I kind of like I don't play horror games. I kind of want to play it.
Gotta get
Oh,
PS5,
man.
babe.
You can have us here with you, making
mean-
it funny.
That's
I
true.
may not. I may not be there. I may
Oh
not.
yeah, I don't think
Don't
Robin
let him
could.
fool you. Don't let him fool you. He found out there were werewolves in it last night. That's why he won't.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Excuse me?
Yeah,
Excuse me?
no, that tracks. Yeah, that
Shut up!
tracks.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I remember that was like, I remember that was
Quick.
actually that was the first bit of news I remember actually hearing about it, was that like werewolves are going to be in it. So like,
I had heard nothing about it until I saw Big Tall Vampire Lady.
Let me see if I can find the latest trailer that has the more of the werewolves in it. They're not the prettiest werewolves. I wouldn't even say they're the great. They look super great, but like they're werewolves, and that's really all fucking Logan wants these days.
Shut up.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
again,
to be
this
fair,
tracks.
werewolves are cool, and it's a shame that they're like not in more
Mainstream?
stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna be
actually-
brutally honest. Werewolf designs peaked with Van Helsing. They've
They
been going
well,
downhill
yes,
ever
that
since.
is just common knowledge.
Wait, who?
Wait, oh
Wait.
no.
Who died?
Who died?
Oh no, wait,
Emil?
Emil can't come back.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Faye, you blocked Emil out of the call.
The way that you said Emil can't come back sounded so fucking frantic. Like we
Someone
lost him
grab
in-
Emil.
Yeah, you said it like we lost Emil in space or some shit. We did.
Well, Faye has admin, so if Emil joins like one of the other voice chats, Faye can drag him in.
Yeah.
Join the other chat, then you can get drug in.
We can bring you out from space, buddy. It'll be okay.
I have released him from prison.
Oh my god.
Hi, Emil.
Someone mentioned Van Helsing werewolves, and I fucking.
They're the best ones.
Literally.
I
think it was
remember watching
Frankenstein's
that movie
monster,
when I was
actually.
really bad and being like, I want one.
Oh, that's. Oh.
You know, I have to repeat what Logan. I have to repeat what Logan said when we found out about chaos in this conversation. This is how you know the entire stream is gay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grubs just mentioned in the chat. Van Helsing had Mr. Hyde, but he changed his name, so I didn't recognize it. So I was like,
I think
someone
I don't
mentioned
think
Mr. Hyde,
it
and he
was
killed
Hyde,
Grubs.
wasn't it?
It was.
Wasn't it it was Frankenstein, wasn't it?
No. They had Frankenstein and Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde was in the beginning, and he was only there for
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
forgot
He-
about that.
Yeah,
that
he's
was
cool,
also
though.
the
movie that was like the
that was
prequel
like
to
the
that movie.
coolest. That was the coolest Mr. Hyde like ever. Other
I'm-
than like
Yes.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I'm
Like, that's
gonna-
the other good one.
I'm gonna like admit something to y'all. I'm gonna admit something. Please don't judge
Go
me.
ahead.
I've never actually watched Van Helsing. I've just watched all the werewolf scenes.
Logan, we have
Understandable.
Please, I'm on my hands and knees. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm on my
your
hands
wife.
and knees.
Your wife is on their hands and knees with Emil. We have
I
to
have no
watch
idea
this.
what Van Helsing is, so I've just been sitting here like, yep.
Okay, we can watch Van Helsing together.
I just
It's
know
a-
that there's a McCree skin based on it.
It's a movie about
No,
a
there's a McCree skin based on Van Helsing the character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
It's a movie
the
about a
movie.
monster hunter, basically.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Mr.
'cause, like,
Hyde,
I know-
werewolves, Dracula's the main villain.
I know who like Van Helsing is like as the character. Like I know because I know about like Dracula the property. I've just never seen the movie Van
Property.
Helsing.
Yeah. That is a funny thing to me that Van Helsing originated specifically in Dracula, but like but for that movie they were like, no, he's just a general purpose, like hunts every monster ever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like he's a cool like character idea. Like I can see
Oh no,
why.
it is a cool idea.
I want to be done with this fucking drawing.
I
Holy
believe
shit.
that. I absolutely.
If unless I'm
So
Unless
I
I'm-
think it does. It's the guy who plays Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, it's Hugh Jackman.
Oh, is huge
Yeah.
jacked man in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
that's
escape
why.
Logan.
That's why
Hugh
I'm on
Jackman.
my hands and knees. Please.
if I unless I'm misremembering, the werewolf transformation is essentially the idea of because it's a thing in werewolf. It's a thing done with werewolf transformations that I really like, where the idea is that like they rip off the human skin as if it's a costume hiding their true
Yes.
body.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Yeah,
so given the fact, not to interrupt you, I'm sorry, but given the fact that Grubbs is going off about Hyde, I'm going to assume that he is at least semi-ape-like.
He essentially just looks like the Hulk.
Mm.
Now he does look a little bit ape-like. I would agree.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
So what was I saying? Oh yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but there's anher.
Oh
there's,
no,
like, this
Hyde's remembering how hot I am for Hyde. Oh fuck.
God damn it.
There's an animated werewolf movie. I can't remember what it's called. But they do that thing of the werewolves like rip off the human skin like it's a costume. But I remember that they specifically always emphasize like them taking off the human face like it's a mask, and thinking like, oh, that's really cool. I don't. Was that particular move done in Van Helsing? Because I'm trying to remember that.
It was more like it split, like a fucking mask ripping off. It
Yeah.
was basically the whole body was just, oh, this is too small now, rip.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's my fucking favorite. It's my fucking favorite. I'll fucking scream about it.
Well, like, I just remember like really liking the what is this called? But it's just the particular like I don't know what it is, but just a particular detail of like of the like person like taking off their face like it's a mask. I just really like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's neat. It's like, I don't know. You could use it as a metaphor or something.
Yeah.
There's poetry in here somewhere.
Oh, it's
In every situation.
it's shapeshifters.
I have a because like my alien boyfriend like YouTube video, like I have a big document. It's just a Google Doc of names for essays, because that's what I will usually base my ideas off of. And there is like one that's sitting in there, and literally all it says is what werewolves could be if mainstream media wasn't cowards. And like I know for a fact that I wrote it down at like 3 a.m. in like a fever haze, and I do not remember anymore like what exactly it was supposed to be about.
Well, just in general, they should use werewolves more because werewolves are cool.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Yes.
Werewolves. Here's my hot take. Werewolves are the poor man's vampires. Now, hear me out. I know what that's. I know. No. Hear me out. I know what that sounds like. But listen to me closely. What vampires are typically portrayed as rich and wealthy.
Oh,
and,
I
like,
see.
Bougie.
I see what you mean.
Werewolves are typically backwoods, poor.
Working class.
Oh, you mean in the literal sense?
I mean, in the literal sense. I am not meaning in that they are a second-rate vampire. I mean, they are meant to represent the underclass
Yeah.
in a monstrous way.
I was
Yeah,
about.
I knew exactly what you were talking about, Moss. It's like that. That's why. That's why. That's
that
why.
explains the rivalry.
Moss, I was about to start cracking my knuckles.
Crack.
Bruh. Werewolf big.
Oh, good.
Werewolf
Also,
big.
Logan, I will say, whatever he says, like, I wrote that down at like 3 a.m. in a fever haze. I just imagined you, like, you're laying in bed, you're trying to go to sleep, then you suddenly said, I was like, I gotta write it down.
Yeah, no, like literally that is how I write down my video essay titles, because I'll be like sitting there thinking about something and I'll go, oh, I should make a video about that.
That's how most of my story ideas go. I'll be like laying in bed and I'll be thinking about like something, and then my brain connects the dots in the ADHD way and my eyes fly open and I'm like, oh my god, that thing where super powerful characters in like mega powerful mode, but the moment they release their power they passed out. I love that, so I have to write that down right now.
Yes.
That was me last night with that conversation, Logan, that I had in my head for between Theo and Julia. I was like, if I don't get this out of my mouth right now, I will forget it.
Yeah.
No, that was just me earlier with that fucking thing I wrote and put in the writing panel.
Yeah, it's like me every so often I'll open up my Google Docs and just like write something down really quick because it's like I have this vision and I need to write it down before I forget it. I'll figure out the rest later. And then I
never figure out the rest.
But see, I do the dumbass version of that. I do the dumbass version where I don't even write out the full idea. I write out what I think would be a snappy title, and then I like completely forget what the actual idea was.
Fucking pops like a literal bubble, just like.
Really?
What was
the
I
idea?
love that this entire chat is full of messes. Everybody in
Yeah.
this
We
chat
all
is a
have
mess.
ADHD,
Yeah,
bitch.
We're all gay and have ADHD.
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 A disease.
Also, I was gonna
disease.
say, two things. I'm actually remembering. I don't remember the channel. I have to like look it up. But a channel that was basically it was this guy. He did a video that was essentially like werewolves are like the best. Like he was just generally saying that like in general werewolves are like the best monsters. But we also like very convincingly made the argument that like werewolves are the like most cinematic creatures
Mm-hmm.
or like monsters because like they're much more of a like visual spectacle just in and of themselves,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Oh, I messed up.
It's like, okay, like say whatever the fuck you want about like monster media and stuff. Like I don't consume it as much as I wish I did. But can we all agree that the shit that like Stephanie Meyer did with the werewolves in Twilight was fucking stupid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Super dumb.
Hmm.
On so many levels.
I actually watched a video about Twilight today.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, because
I mean, like I probably did the same thing because I follow a bunch of movie commentary channels. But why?
well, because Sarah Zed put out a new vid, and it was about the Twilight Renaissance.
Renaissance. Wait, that's my friend with Italians.
Yeah.
She actually pronounced it Renaissance a couple times, and I was like, bro.
Renaissance, she's so fucking pretentious.
I think it's because she's Canadian, and like I don't know, they get taught French there.
Right. Well, French is just a general is like one of the main languages there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is like it's one of the official languages of the country. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh,
What did you do?
what happened?
I
oh,
see
Julia.
now.
Julia.
Oh
Hi,
my.
Julia.
Hi,
It is not
Julia.
Sorry,
Hi.
my tablet came unplugged somehow, and so it got disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Julia just grabbed your window and was like, it's me time.
It's me time.
This is a really great stream, guys.
Well, hey, the internet's not. Knock on fucking wood, but the internet's not messing up. So.
Tried
You
earlier
gotta
today when I was
jinx
working.
Shut the
My
fuck
da-
up! Don't jinx it.
Logan, my desk is glass, but there.
Thank you.
Okay, no, now Sam jinxed it. What happens if you knock on glass?
You break your knuckle.
You
Yeah,
break your
I
knuckle.
Well, if you knock too hard.
I appear in your home and I
did.
smack you upside the head with an empty tube.
And it goes bonk.
If you don't have wood, you can knock on your forehead.
It's that fucking edit of the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer where every time Kong hits Godzilla, it just goes boom.
Dunk. Some of my favorite videos on the internet are the fucking Gorilla Glue perfectly cut videos.
Yeah. the Gorilla Glue cinematic universe, if you will.
Like the ones where he's just like, just comes in and like the dude screams and then it immediately cuts off.
Somebody said that the Gorilla Glue gorilla is a fucking SCP.
Correct. What's your point?
No, nothing. That's all I had.
All right, don't bring it any further. They will find you.
Huh? What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? What?
Huh?
What? Huh?
Hello?
What?
Are you saying
What?
something, Minky?
Am I going insane?
Huh? What do you mean, Inky?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna fucking kill all of you. I've decided.
I legitimately wasn't paying attention. What
God
happened.
would never be so kind, Inky.
Yeah.
You know
who
that.
is
Who's adding me?
Yeah, that's why God. Who
okay.
is somebody adding me to?
It was me.
What? Oh, why are you? For me? Oh,
For you.
for me. If the server
For
will-
you?
For you.
Aaron's
Who are
craft
you?
game. What does this mean?
Oh, it's
What's
like
Aaron
a
looking
playlist
at like
of
his old
stuff.
art?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a playlist of all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. When he went through like his fucking art folders.
Yeah, and it was like a Vlad the Impaler game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he used to
Robin.
be big on Newgrounds.
Hello, you little shit. How are you doing today?
I'm assuming you're talking to a cat.
I'm talking to Carrot, you bastard.
So yes, a cat.
Hello, you little shit.
Me
That
talking to Mango.
I mean, to be fair, that's also how I talk to Gloria.
Yeah, no, that's how I talk to Mango.
Uh,
Alright, the colors may suck, but at this point, I don't care.
There's my baby brother.
Oh,
I love him.
the amount of times I've stopped doing a piece of art where I'm like, all right, this might look like shit, but I don't care anymore.
That's
oh,
the
I had
current
that
mood.
just happen earlier.
I'm still using the blur blush, you son of a
The
bitch.
blur blush.
The blur blush.
All day. Will you get fuck off?
No.
Be nice to my child. They're perfect.
I was working
Thank
on some.
you. Someone
Me and-
You're welcome.
Me and Grubs were like both, like it wasn't like, well, it was like editing pictures, but like we were both working on something, and like mine, I was just like, all right, this is too tough. I'm done. And then like I sent it, and Grubs like, yeah, that doesn't look good.
Wow, harsh.
Well, like, I mean, we are honest with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Robin. There's something I want to say to you.
I just realized I forgot Theo's.
I'm here. I'm just muted because I have somebody pacing around the kitchen, so I don't want it to like be loud. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm here. Say your
Okay.
thing.
You were saying earlier about the thing of a character is in like a powered up state, but then like once they go out of it, they like collapse.
Yeah, it's my shit. I was thinking about Mob
That
Psycho
shit.
100 and also Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That is also
Um,
my shit.
I'm not sure. Like, one series that is like one of my favorite examples of the like risk reward power up, because it like removes all pretenses, is this series called Kengan Asura. The main character Tokida, he has a like power up mode where like it's like my favorite power up like method in something, because unlike stuff like Dragon Ball or Naruto, where it's like, oh, there's a downside, but then like over time they're like, oh, I worked on it and now there isn't a downside. Tokida's like power up is literally he essentially just makes himself have a heart attack.
Oh my god.
So there isn't a way for it to not be like a bad thing for him to do.
So
That's
it's what
amazing.
it's what
That's
the Kaioken technique should have done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is stay around and be the main thing, because it's way more interesting than Super Saiyan.
Come on,
Like,
come on, bud.
like Super Saiyan was interesting for 5 minutes until they like dropped the idea that it just makes you evil.
I mean, maybe I want to be evil. You don't know me.
Yeah, maybe I want
I
to be
do.
evil.
You're a child.
Please stop
like the-
quoting Vegeta.
I've never even seen Dragon Ball, but I can tell you that Vegeta's the best character.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh. Can I? Okay.
Okay, I just got Sam started.
No. I just want to say one thing. People love to be like, oh, Vegeta's redemption arc is so good. Vegeta's redemption arc, he literally doesn't get a redemption until literally like the tail end of the series.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's just kind of there.
He's
Being
not.
broody bitch.
If he was just broody bitch, that'd be one thing. He's actively making each situation worse.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person I aspire to be.
This is Robin's government
Vegeta,
sidekin.
Vegeta's like, I want to fight this. Fuck off, everybody else gets shot across the fucking planet.
Bye, Vegeta.
Actually, now that I think about it, Vegeta's old routine of the villain shows up and is like, I need this thing to become stronger. Vegeta's like, let him do that so that he'll be stronger. That way we'll have a better fight. That's what Goku does now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a Saiyan thing in general, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just like, oh, somebody to fight? Yeah, let's fucking go. Don't pass
Uh-huh.
out. Here's a fucking
fucking
sensu bean,
go!
Cell. I want you to keep fighting. Come on, Cell. That's not gonna be a bad idea at all.
Gohan, Dad?
Dad?
Go, my child. Fight this like Frankensteinian monster.
Dad, are you sure about this?
So, like, speaking of Gohan, I really hated what they did to him in Super, and I'm sure everyone else did too.
Yeah.
But, like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I will say again, I don't know anything else about Dragon Ball.
Okay.
We will.
Okay, I just want to say one last thing before I'm done, but just like I realize this is like everything, like everyone is like pretty much every like Dragon Ball fan has like made this joke, but like the fact that like it took the Dragon Ball world's like closest equivalent to the Antichrist to tell Goku you're being a bad father,
Yeah.
and he was like, oh wait, maybe I am.
Yeah.
Checks out.
I love the part of the stream where I'm drawing Theo for the 80th time, and I just like spam click the mouse to put down Freckles.
I mean, like, that's how they appear. Oh God, and a freckle right here, and a freckle right here, and freckle right here.
Or
I
it's
mean,
more
like,
just like,
Like again, if I have to keep saying the word checks out, they're gonna lose their meaning by the end of the stream.
I go.
We all have our characters that we enjoy drawing. You know, we all have our like
literally
favorite
I'm
characters to
literally
draw.
drawing mine right. I'm drawing mine right fucking now.
Well, yeah, because like
I'm
Theo's
doing
like
hourly comics that I didn't do yesterday, so I'm like, I'll do some today.
like Theo's like I call him my comfort OC because like literally like when I'm in a bad spot I'm just gonna draw Theo for the 200th time because like he makes me happy.
He was
Which
a
is
good
not an
bean.
issue.
Valid.
He's a good bean. But yeah, no, like it because like it's happened like several times now where it just like, it gets to this is the part of the stream where I'm giving Theo freckles.
I really
Oh,
love
no,
when you do
absolutely not that
freckles. It's
color.
really
That's
relaxing to watch, actually.
I'm so glad. Okay, who's watching something?
Not I.
Not I.
Not me either.
Moss?
Not me.
Not me.
Moss?
Okay, yeah.
It's a hand. I mean, who's the culprit?
Who has done this?
Who's the imposter? It's Moss!
Moss!
I saw the thing blink.
Yeah, Moss.
I don't know. It's Suchi. I'm not saying. Well, I've seen like other people use like a scatter brush to do freckles. I feel like that's valid. I just feel like they just don't stand out as much when you're not like placing them all individually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think a scatter brush is good for like when you're going for a specific sort of texture of freckles, because like there are different ways that they look, and
Yeah.
sometimes they just look like very close-knit clusters of like discolored skin.
Yeah.
So I think the scatter brush method works in a lot of cases, but not every case, and it's also fun to go,
Yeah, it's fun to just spam click freckles down. I've pointed this out to like I think on stream before too, but like I feel like when you do like the way I do and you like go and do like a bunch of individual freckles, it also like just calls more attention to them. And given that like they're part of the character designs that I use that like I really really like, I like to call a lot of attention to them.
valid.
The twins' freckles are so good.
They are.
Theo's look like a little ocean, and Julia's look like a starry sky.
Yeah. I'm doing the coloring as a warm up, and then I'm gonna go to adoptable work again. Because I didn't want to do anything specific for warm up, and I knew that like hand coloring stuff would get my wrist moving.
Yeah, baby.
Get those wrists a moving.
That's what I'm doing.
This is why you should make up a warm-up character to be friends with my character, Warm-Up.
I should make a warm up character to be friends with your character named Warm Up.
Warm
Warm-up
up and
action.
warm up to Electric Boogaloo.
I could call them.
It could work as the name of a transformer.
I could call them Cool Down.
Please. And then
Oh
give them
my
ice
God.
powers. And then give them
I
ice
could-
powers that you never draw or anything. It's just you just like, yeah, they have ice powers.
I just know that they
I
do.
could- I could make a third character
Oh,
named
Icky
Tepid
died.
Middle.
Tepid middle.
Icky.
Did Inky die?
Icky. Oh my god, did you exit? Oh.
Oh no, did Inky
Drag
exit?
Icky back in.
Oh no. Okay, hold on.
Drag.
Tell
They
Inky.
accidentally left.
Inky.
There you are. Hello.
Hello, gamers.
Hi, gamers.
Hello, fellow gamer.
Hello, gamers.
Hello.
Wait, no, it's not the game
Okay.
stream. We can't talk about gaming.
Hello,
I've
fellow
never seen
Arter.
a day in my life. What even are video games? If you're a video gamer, you're a nerd and I'll beat you up. I'll teleport into your home and I'll attack you.
I forgot artist was a term, so I genuinely said to Inky, "Hi, Arter."
Arter.
Wow.
Legendary mythical figure King Arthur.
Good job, everybody.
King Arthur.
Absolutely
Good job,
amazing
everybody.
job.
Good job.
He pulled the Cintiq from the stone.
Hello, Arters.
He pulled the
How's it
tablet
going,
pin
fellow
from the
Arters?
stone.
This house is a nightmare.
It is.
He's
This house is a fucking nightmare.
a house. It's a fucking nightmare.
No, you guys only
Yeah.
prove my point. You guys only prove my point. You guys only prove my point.
I've recently become so obsessed with. Here's my brother Luigi now to tell you a heap and a pasta pile of spicy informazione. Hello, Mario.
What
did you
even
just
was
say?
that? What
I thought you heard of this. I have to send this to the chat.
Yeah, no, Sam. I know you think you said words, but you definitely didn't.
I might be the only person who's actually seen that video.
That was so incoherent, which made it so fucking funny. I was just like, yeah, Sam's making sounds at me. 911, 911.
Vaguely Italian sounding words.
Vaguely Italian.
I just want to be good at things.
Don't we all, Inky?
I gotta go leave for a little bit to eat.
Alright, bye.
Eat.
Bye.
That's right.
I guess tag me when you try to come back.
A tag.
I'll pop off. It's not a big deal. I love you guys.
I love you too.
Bye.
This is my precious baby boy's baby face.
I love him.
I want to squish his cheeks.
He's so
His
cute.
squishable cheeks.
I love him so goddamn much. Okay,
He does have a very holdable face.
he does.
Yes. If you poke his
Wow,
nose, it
okay.
makes a squeaky noise.
I can suddenly hear the winds from outside. Great.
Wind.
Look
Well,
at that.
Here's hoping you don't lose power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's always fun. I don't think it's really doing much here now. It's It's so funny. The weather is like, even this morning as I was like driving to work, they're like, oh, it's gonna stop here. It's like it's stopped now. There's no more snow for the day. And then like the second I fucking get to work, all day, non-stop, fucking snow. And I'm like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, no, it was like, yeah, we're gonna stop. It's gonna stop at 1, and I was like, okay, cool, thank you. And then it didn't stop at 1.
Yeah, no, I kept going until like fucking 5 o'clock here.
Yeah, same. It kept going till 4.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
What the fuck is snow? Like, what is that devilry? Did y'all see the fucking pray for our survival it video I sent to the other chat?
I don't think so.
It's this dude, he's in like, I think he's either in Mississippi or like some other southern state. I think it was like Georgia or Mississippi.
Yeah.
And he's like, this white demon all over the ground.
Hold on.
And like that is
Mississippi. He was in Mississippi.
he was in Mississippi. Okay, that is what that is legitimately every time like it snows down here. That is what happens. Like
Yeah.
we literally one time had to borrow snow plows from Georgia because we got a snowstorm that we were like that unequipped for.
God.
And it was 4 inches.
It
Yeah.
was yeah, I mean, like, I'm looking outside and we got more than 4 inches, bud.
Yeah, we got like at least almost a foot.
Dude, we have
Yeah,
no
no.
snow here. We have none. It has not snowed all winter. I'm so mad.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, not like there was like once at the very beginning of winter where it snowed like an inch and then all melted the next day, and then we haven't gotten any since.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine that.
It's killing me. I'm dying. As a person, I was so excited for winter. I was like, yay, I can't wait. It's
You're like-
disappointing me at every angle. What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, because like
What
I
am
mean, like,
supposed to
I
eat
lived
when I go outside.
for anybody that doesn't know, like I lived where Robin lives now, and I literally can not imagine like there not being piles upon piles of snow until like mid-March.
I don't know what to do. I'm dying. I'm melting. I'm perishing. I'm gonna leave Idaho forever now. Goodbye.
I thought you were. I thought you were about to say like I'm going to leave the call.
I'm leaving. I'm not doing that. I'm not leaving for a joke.
The joke would not even land because the stream cannot hear.
I make those jokes all the fucking time and they never land, so tell OBS to get itself up before I fight it.
Yeah, no, Citri, yeah, like, when I was living in Utah and Idaho, 4 inches was, like, that was nothing. That was, like, what, seriously, just 4 inches? That was, like, maybe, like, early October amounts of snow. But, like, here, 4 inches is fucking apocalyptic. We get 1 inch, everybody runs to fucking Walmart and buys all their bread and milk.
Listen, when it gets colder than like when it gets to like the 50s or whatever, you'll see people wearing like full on parkas because they don't know what to do.
I was in fucking Florida in February one time. I was at Disney World and it was like I was like 19 at the time, I think, and literally it was like 60 degrees out, and I was like, oh my god, it's like really nice weather, and like all of the locals there were in like really big jackets.
As somebody who grew up in Southern California and who moved out here, like, the moment it would get even slightly chilly, we were, like, bundling up. We still basically do that. None of us have really adapted. Like, we're like, well, it's less than 50 degrees outside. Get your coat.
I actually like I adapted like really well to Utah, but then like coming back to Alabama, like the wet cold is so much different from dry cold.
It is.
Correct.
But here, like, I love the cold here in Pennsylvania, at least. Like, I love the cold. I just, I am well suited towards the cold. I'm like, yes, this is nice sweater weather, and everyone else is just fucking bundled up. And meanwhile, the heat, I'm like, I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, I'm kind of right in between that. I grew up as a Caribbean kid, so the weather was warm year-round for me. But when I finally saw snow, I was like, fuck yeah! Because I saw it on TV all the time, and it never happened to me.
Hey Inky, it's your babe.
My babe? What babe?
Look at the stream.
I'm not... I can't look at the screen on my mobile.
Why the fuck, Inky?
Did you forget the part of where my MacBook charger died?
Oh yeah, it's the Galaxy Azimar that you requested.
Oh!
Oh!
I gotta
I just got the loudest fucking Candy Crush ad while exiting my fucking art app.
Oh my god.
After that, by the way, I fucking hate being on mobile. Get me out of here.
Okay, I gotta do. Okay, I have to at least do like a third adopt for this batch. I need ideas.
Bat.
Fire bat.
Fire bat.
Old
Yes.
fire bat.
Oh?
Also, I finished the fucking drawing. It's in the art station. I'm never drawing ever again. I've decided.
I love you, Inky.
It's very nice though. The art looks really good, Inky. You've done well.
Aw, that's cute.
So wait, have you made your decision on what you're gonna make?
I can hear cheesecake about to yell.
That sure is an answer, huh?
Sorry, no, I just like I was about to say something and then I heard cheesecake go. Wow.
Wow.
I'm just imagining that one famous, like old Western song with the like wah wah wah, but it's cheesecake.
What about like a plushy tiefling, like a tiefling that's made out of plush
Ooh.
fabric or something?
I don't know. I
That'd
don't
be
usually
cool.
like characters like that.
Fair.
Emil was suggesting at one point like an oceany kind of idea, so maybe I will go with like a sea elf.
Sea elf.
A seal.
No.
But feel good.
Just then, like, somebody plays Seal, Kissed by a Rose by actual seals. Bah!
What's that one thing?
Robin, I'm about to start dropping pose models on here, so look away.
I'm not even okay.
Thank you.
What's that one?
I was like, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. It's not gonna be okay.
Yeah, thank you.
It's gonna be okay. It's like little did I know, it's not gonna be okay.
It's the fucking it's the one Steven Universe like meme that's like, you're lying to me. No, it's like everything's gonna be okay. You're lying to me.
Oh, I gotta disappear for a minute. BRB.
Okay.
Sorry. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was getting one of my muses a fucking icon.
Hey,
I don't want him to be buff.
My name is Inky. I have no fucking self-control
Do it.
anymore.
Do it, you coward. Make buff.
Was
No.
there ever a point where I had self-control? No.
I used to think I did. Now I don't. Like, now that I have the chance in the X-Men AU server to just play whoever the fuck I want, my brain's like, you're just gonna play whoever the fuck you want now.
Yeah, exactly.
Do whatever your heart desires.
Just do whatever the fuck you want, dude.
It's my fucking server.
The fact that
And I get to...
in Marvel
is your
you can
server.
just basically throw anybody you want in there and they would fit perfectly. Just makes it great.
Yeah, no, my favorite thing about creating the X-Men AU server is Logan just going, yeah, you could probably, like, play multiple versions of the same character from different timelines and it would probably be fine.
Yeah, no, like that's the
Literally
beautiful
several
thing.
runs of comics.
Yeah, that's the really beautiful thing to me about like Marvel, like as a thing is like when you're doing like roleplay with it, you can literally just do what the fuck ever, and there's probably comic precedents for it.
Yeah.
Same thing with
I dropped my
DC too.
soda.
People who can play like Friday Night fucking like the new songs on hard right away, I'm like, how?
How?
Those are the
I
same
can
people
barely
that
do
played
it on
D&D back in the day.
Oh yeah. They just already have the fucking muscle stuff for
Muscle
it.
memory. Yep.
Yeah. I hear you.
Shut the fuck up. Dad fight slaps. It's not my fault.
It does. Like, I had to learn the song first before I could jump into a harder difficulty. It's only 7 o'clock. Feels
Oh,
like
damn.
it's like 10.
Oh yeah, I've been streaming for about an hour.
Yeah, it feels like it's so. I got off at 3 today, and I'm used to getting off at 4. So it's like it feels so much longer than it actually is.
Wait, what the fuck do you mean that the stream's been going on for an hour? It's been like 15 minutes. What?
No, yeah,
Wait,
we've been streaming for an hour.
Yeah.
Well, like nearly an hour.
54. Okay, we don't have to get like really specific about it, but if we want to be really specific, it's been 54 minutes and 56 seconds.
What? But it's only been 15 minutes. What do you mean? I don't.
No, it's been 54 minutes and 56 seconds.
You okay?
You good, Inky?
No.
I have to Google sea elves.
Why did you? I hate the passage of time. I hate the passage of time.
Whew.
I scrolled up in the ArtStation channel and like I ran into that picture
fuck?
of Captain America that Logan sent and it makes me
Oh, the
laugh.
Rob Liefeld Captain America.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Rob.
no, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because it looks exactly like that one fucking artist drew Captain America. The other one.
Oh,
Oh no! I know exactly who you mean.
oh yeah. No, okay, so here's the thing is whenever I get like really sad about like my own like art skill or if I ever feel like I'm inadequate in any way, I look up Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
Fair,
Like, I
honestly.
posted in the art station there, whenever we were talking about Rob Liefeld as like one of his newer covers. I was like, he's gotten better. He draws feet now, but it's still bad.
Yeah.
No, it just every time I see that one Canon Captain America picture, my brain immediately goes RCG art. I look at it and I'm just like, oh my god. It's
That
done.
fucking
It's
blood
done.
strike cover I said, it's like, sir, your arms. How do you move? Oh, the 90s.
What happened?
We're just talking about, like, just dragging Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, for some reason IDW got Rob Liefeld to do a variant cover.
Oh?
It's like a deliberate like parody of like one of his covers, but it's with Transformer
Yeah.
characters.
Oh, I must see
Let me
this.
see.
Oh, Sam, I love you seeing. I love seeing you make the realization that Yoshinada and Theo are just tailgating Cyclonus.
It didn't even occur to
Absolutely
me.
amazing.
You did it.
It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny.
Also, D,
Yes.
check our server. There's a surprise in there.
I think I'm going to make
Okay.
them a little chubby.
Yeah.
Ooh!
What the fuck was that, D?
I saw the surprise!
Oh,
Yeah, I gave D a surprise in our server.
okay.
I also wanted to show you this fucking image again, D, because every time I see it, my brain goes, they're going to drop a mixtape.
So,
I think it's a cover for like Cable, but it's like Optimus in place of Cable.
Again, okay, listen, guys, if you send
my
pictures in the chat, nobody on the stream can see them.
here,
Yeah.
let me just.
Also, and like, Sam, when you said that, my brain immediately went, there was a Cable commercial with Transformers. Like,
No, Cable as in Scott's son. Or I guess Scott and Jean's son. He's not just Scott's.
Mr. Time Man.
Mr.
Time
Time
Man.
Man.
Time man.
Man me a time.
Time. Mr. Time Man. Time me a gun.
Make
This is
it
like other
sometime before 9.
His powers time isn't even related to his powers. He's just time travels.
Yeah, you can go to the future.
The really fucking funny thing to me is like I legitimately I constantly have to Google what his powers are because I never see him use them.
right.
Hi Hi, Sprite.
What is his power?
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh.
see? Exactly. Exactly. Even you don't remember what his powers are.
He
I
has
just
telekinesis?
Yes.
Oh god, there's a lot.
He has that
Oh.
fucking techno virus.
Yeah, but
whatever
that's not
thing.
his power. That's not one of his
It's not
mutant
a power.
powers.
That's the only thing I remember about him, and then that time travel.
I think the newer lines are actually exploring like him without like him if he was just being raised by his parents, which is actually really cool. Yes, Care, he does have sarcasm.
I still love Cable in like the Deadpool movie.
Oh yeah, God.
So,
I need to rewatch Deadpool 2.
It's
same. I
good.
didn't even watch the first and second one. It's been a while.
So funny.
Sam.
It's
Sam.
fine.
Sam.
What? What happened?
It's nothing, it's fine.
Just check the video, James channel.
Oh my god, guys.
Oh,
Isn't
oh my, that's a lot. That is a lot.
That is a lot.
That's so
Yeah,
much.
no,
Wow,
like,
this
like,
powers.
That's not the first time I've seen a powers and abilities list so long. My friend Thorn plays Danny Phantom, and for some reason Danny Phantom is like wicked fucking OP. And like some of the
Yeah.
shit that was on the wiki wasn't even in the show, and we were just like, Butch fucking Hartman.
What the hell?
Is Robin still here?
They are, but they
Yeah.
are deafened and muted.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they said they had to go to something and
I was
they'd be
gonna
back.
say I was surprised for a second that they didn't immediately start going ham the moment Danny Phantom was brought up.
Yeah, no, I love Danny Phantom. I love Danny Phantom very much. It's a good show. I just wish that Butch Hartman wasn't a part of it.
Oh, we
Yeah.
all wish that.
A butch part
Yeah.
of it.
What is that even? Okay.
Because Butch part.
My thing is just that like it was so fucking good, but like Butch Hartman was really like one of my like biggest pet peeves was like, oh yeah, Butch Hartman was like, yeah, no, none of the ghosts were real people, they're like entities from a different world, and everyone simultaneously leaned into their microphones and just went, what?
What about that fucking
Clearly
nerd
ghosts
ghost?
that were dead people.
There were several ghosts that were just straight up dead people.
Several.
Yeah, like dead ass. There was the dog ghost.
Nerd.
That, like, there was the dog ghost that like came back in order to get like a squeaky toy, which he obviously had in life.
The lunch lady in
The
episode 1.
the nerdy like dude like that was like a nerdy
Poindexter.
teenager.
Poindexter.
Poindexter.
Which
There was also-
Dee pointed out. Dee pointed out that him being a teenager as a ghost and being bullied as like in like.
Oh yeah, it has like
did
really
not-
unfortunate implications.
Yeah, it
It's
does
just
not
like-
have good
That's just like,
implications.
oh no. Oh no.
Mm.
And Kara
You're
will
right.
admit that these people are dead, and also Danny's kind of like half dead. And he doesn't want to admit that. No.
No.
Oh yeah,
No,
let's
Danny
let's not even
was
talk about the
OP.
fact that Danny probably actually died in that accident.
I think about I could never find it because like once I see something on Tumblr and I don't save it, I lose it forever. I remember somebody made a comic of like Danny like seeing the Grim Reaper in his incident. and
I
thinking
know
about it
exactly what comic you're talking about.
It's such a good comic.
I know exactly what you're fucking talking about.
It's such like the Grim Reaper saying you're not only 14, you're just 14, and like my brain is just like holy shit. I still think the hardest thing of my life was watching Phantom Planet and then immediately feeling emotionally exhausted afterwards.
Yeah, I was like, why did you subject yourself to that?
Phantom
I
Planet
thought it
didn't
would be
happen.
funny. I do this all the fucking time. If there is an episode that like the fandom ignores for a reason because it's bad, I will watch it and then suffer the consequences.
Yeah, suffer for your hubris.
Yeah.
Did you just pronounce it as hubris?
Yes. I tripped up my words, so I was like,
Hubris.
fuck it, I'm just running with it.
Hubris.
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 New phone hubris.
Your
Hubris.
your Hoover's outside.
I've never been to
Yes.
Hubu
I
Drive.
tripped over my own words. I was like, fuck it, I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna keep going and make myself look stupid.
Also, Emil, that meme you sent is accurate for context. It's a meme of the fucking regular show trailer background with a picture of Sophie and Hal, and Sophie going, "Damn bitch, you live like this."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The wrong layer.
Me constantly during that drawing I did.
My idea for this one is like a not a piratey type, but definitely like a seafaring kind of character who's like a little of a con artist.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like all pastel colors. That's what I'm thinking. I hope these sell, because they're really good.
They are.
They are really good.
Like, I'm really proud of the two that I have so far.
I will repeat. Does anybody have $40 I can borrow?
Because you want that fucking Galaxy Asmar.
Yes!
Tell you what, if the Galaxy Azamar doesn't sell, you can have them.
Nobody
Yeah!
buy it.
I was just gonna say somebody buy it and then give it to me for my birthday.
I would really like somebody to buy it because I got bills.
Yes. Buy all of Logan's adoptables.
Except
your
the Galaxy
birthday?
Asmar, buy all the others.
When's your birthday, Inky?
After 420.
Blaze it.
That isn't a
that's
joke.
Oh, that's been a while.
Yeah. I make that joke all the fucking time. Every time someone's like, "Hey, when's your birthday?" I'm like, "I'm the day after 420."
My poor spine. I just moved slightly against. I just hear several bows go.
Oh.
Dude, I did that earlier where like I was like on Faye's laptop in bed, and I like leaned back to like lay down, and I heard like literally every fucking like sorry. every bone in my spine popped at once. Or not at once, they popped in succession, so it was like
Yeah.
pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, that's what mine did. I saw Moss snap. Crackle,
Like a bowl of Rice Krispies.
Like a bowl of Rice Krispies.
It's like popcorn. Your bones are just a little poppy.
Moss's snap. Crackle. Fuck! Gets me.
Snap, crackle, full. I do love an elf.
I haven't noticed.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
I don't know, there's something really appealing about him to me.
I
Please,
like him.
say more.
It's just like the idea of these beings that are like supposed to be like super sophisticated, but like when you really get to know them, they're just like all backwoods hicks. Like,
Yeah.
Go Dimmadome, owner of the Dimstill Dimmadome.
because like fucking like Legolas in
Yeah.
Legolas
you
in
were
like Lord of the
about him.
Rings. He's like, you know, you see him and you're like, oh, he's like a pretty like overly civilized elf, and then you find out that he's actually like the elf equivalent of a redneck.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Every time you guys mention him, my brain immediately goes to "and my Glock."
And my
Yeah.
Glock.
My brain
I know, this
immediately
ear is
goes
bad.
to the Taking the Hobbits to Isengard.
The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits.
Go past all-
Orlando Bloom.
I do love Orlando
think-
Bloom.
I think my favorite part of Lord of the Rings is looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah. Of course it is.
Yeah, the orcs are fun. Or the I forgot the Urkai. The orcs are the like. Well, no, the orcs are also fun.
Okay, maybe I'm a fake Lord of the Rings fan. I don't know what the difference between the orcs and the Uruk-hai are supposed to be.
The
It's like-
orcs look like the orcs. At least from what I'm remembering, the Uruk-hai are like what you traditionally think an orc looks like. The actual orcs in Lord of the Rings are these like very disheveled, like kind of like mutated looking creatures.
Ah, I see. Well, because
Yeah.
the orcs are just supposed to be corrupted elves, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
the orcs are corrupted elves, and I think the Uruk-hai are basically like improved versions of them.
Aha.
Yeah, so the orcs are essentially the kind of the rough first draft.
I see.
Yeah.
The orcs are concept art.
The orcs are concept art. The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits.
No, yeah, that's stuck in your head for the rest of the night.
And like, fortunately, Inky is older than that song
Oh yeah, Inky is older than.
Oh yeah.
They're taking the
Oh.
hobbits to Isengard.
by like 1 year.
I mean, I'm still not over when I told my friend Toad that I was 15, and they were like, "What do you mean you're 15?" And I'm like, "Did you not know this?"
How old did Toad think you were?
19.
Oh my god.
Well, you're a baby.
Robin's back!
You're
Or
a
the
baby.
is
I am
the
back.
baby. Hello,
Yeah, no,
you're
like,
back.
I think people like think I'm a little older than I usually am because I tend to. I don't want to say I'm mature because that sounds really fucking stupid and like braggy. I think I'd like to think
Pretentious.
I like to think I'm decent at like not being stupid, I guess. So people are like, "Oh, that's a kind of functioning older person," and I'm like, "No, I was born 2005."
And-
Oh, don't say
Stop
that.
saying
Oh, I have to acknowledge time.
I'm older than Miku by only 2 years.
Oh my god.
Don't say
It's
that.
like, it's like, I was born in 2000 and there's more? That's a compound sentence.
I hate. You know what else I could say? I was born the same year as Avatar: The Last Airbender.
God
Okay.
damn.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Get out
We're
of my
not-
house.
Robin, we're not even in your
We're in my
house.
house. It's my house now,
We're in
by the
Robin's
way.
house now.
What's really funny to me is that Avatar came out February 21st and I came out April 21st. So
I came out.
Shut up.
The rumor come out: this Avatar is gay.
Dude, I love referring to my birthday as everything but my birthday. Like I've called it the Inky release date.
Anniversary of Inky's release.
I was freed from the dirt.
Yes.
Could I mention something I was
No.
reading up on
No.
before the
No.
stream? Actually. Oh,
No.
Okay. Understandable.
Go on.
Well, have a nice day.
Please go ahead.
Bad.
What was it? Oh yeah, I was reading up on Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
Something I was thinking about is that so you know Kratos in God of War.
Yes.
There is a Kratos in actual mythology.
Yes.
something that I think would have been really cool to have adapted into the games is that like Kratos in mythology is actually like one of 4 siblings.
Ah, yeah.
And the thing that I'm thinking is really funny would be like it's kind of like an action game trope. The kind of the main or the most like famous example is like Virgil from Devil May Cry of like the rival character.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about like how like one of them, Zelos, could have been the rival character because he's literally the god of rivalry.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, but you don't go to Devil May or not Devil May Cry. You don't go to fucking God of War for the accuracy.
Oh yeah.
You go to God of War for the gore.
Yeah.
The overly gory fight scenes.
And
also Kratos being a dad.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go for the gore and
The moment they gave him a son, I cared about him.
yeah.
Like-
Yes. I love how so many people like genuinely fell in love with Kratos like the second that they like gave him something more than just angry man.
Yeah, no, like, and like reading up on him, apparently, like he did have like there is like more emotional stuff like in like other games, but like it's in games that's like for the fucking PSP that nobody played.
Yeah, like side games.
Like, I watched like this whole thing about like the history of Kratos, and apparently like there's like one game where like you're in fucking Hades, and he sees his daughter who died and like spends some time with her, and it's like really fucking like actually like emotional and sad because like he's given this choice of like you can continue your crusade or you can stay here with your daughter forever, and he has to choose the crusade over her. And it's just like, oh no. But it was in a fucking PSP game.
That's like the funny thing when like it's like the funny thing when some games will have to most people it'll be like from the like common perception is of like mindless action.
Holy shit! Son,
What did
You
you
okay?
do?
What did Mango do?
he
happened?
was flying around the room, proceeded to hit the wall, and then land on my bed with like the loudest thud, and I'm just, huh?
Huh?
You good?
Oh, Mango.
Oh, is Mango okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just an idiot.
Bird.
He's here now. Mango,
Important.
can you say hi?
A bird.
Mango, can you please? He just shat on my hand. Okay, cool.
You're calling him an idiot.
Scared the shit out of himself, literally.
I take it back. I hate this bird. Somebody else take him.
I'll take him.
I'll take
him.
Oh, I was gonna take him.
I was faster.
I mean, you gotta keep them away from your cats.
It's okay. I have a room. I'll even keep my room warm.
Sure.
You want Mango so bad.
I want cat so bad. A cat. I meant to say bird, but you know what? I have brain.
I want cat so bad.
You do have a cat, Robin.
You have 4.
I have
More than
4.
one cat.
I have so many cat. I have too many cat. Anybody want a cat?
Me.
I'll take a cat.
Mood. Every time I'm like to Faye, every time I'm like, we own too many cats, Faye's like, no.
You lean into the mic.
genuinely miss
Please,
having
somebody take
cats.
souffle.
I genuinely miss having cats.
Boba, give one of your cats to D.
Hey, do you want one of my? You want Ash? You want this fat boy? I'm putting him in your arms, and he weighs like 400,000 pounds, and you're dying. You're welcome.
It's a death I accept.
For the love of God, when Logan gets a fan base on the streams, can somebody please animate that? Somebody please animate that.
Just being buried underneath this really fat cat.
Okay, I'm liking this so far.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Genuinely, I cannot wait for the day we get a fucking like fandom for the fucking streams and shit. Because honest to fucking god, we are the funniest motherfuckers, and I want to see your shit in animatics.
I'm giving them claws.
Yes,
Because,
good
yeah.
club.
I think they deserve them.
Clubs are always good.
How else could you just daintily pick people's pockets too? Just
Oh,
use
yeah,
your
of
claws,
course.
Like, shoo.
Hmm.
Of course.
You know that the entire. This is how you know that the stream is gay.
Too fucking. I hate this. I hate this genuinely. But one of my coworkers, she broke off like, she accidentally broke 2 of her nails, and it was she has like
Okay.
acrylic nails, and it was her index and her middle finger, and when she
No.
showed me, I was like, oh my god, you have lesbian hands.
What did she say? What did she say?
She didn't know what I was talking about, and I didn't bother explaining it.
Oh no.
She's gonna Google that. You know that, right?
I
If she
know.
remembers.
If she remembers.
Yeah, if she remembers, she's gonna Google that, and if she comes up with anything, she's going to like scream.
Ah!
Oh my god, okay. So, base body's done. I now have to start adding on hair and clothes.
Nice. Wearing acrylic nails always terrifies me because one of my nails are really small and like short, and two, I was like knowing my dumbass, I'll be like, I'm going to break this acrylic nail, and it's going to be painful.
Fate.
Yeah, no, I dead ass. I could. Oh, first off, Kale wants in. He's in one of the voice chat. Second of all, the thing is that like with me is that I bite my nails as a stim. So if I had acrylics, that would literally be hell.
I also
Hi, Kale.
I also have a bad habit. Hi, Kale.
Hello, Kale.
Hello.
I came here to say one thing and one thing only.
Okay.
Go
Yes.
ahead.
Shrimp are good boys.
Correct.
Is that it?
That is the correct answer.
Kale.
My Discord status is pointing at a shrimp emoji that says evil incarnate. I'm assuming that's what this is about.
I honestly, it could have been like, it could have not, like, you could have not had that as your status, or like, I would have like, this is just normal Kale for me.
Yeah, no, this is 100% normal, Kale.
Yeah, it's pretty 100% just regular Kale moments.
Have I ever showed you guys the simp shrimp?
I think so. I think so because I remember calling Logan a simp when he was talking about Shredder's voice one.
Guys, that's
The
illegal.
simp
We
shrimp.
can't say
He
that
gives
on
money to
Twitch.
the e-girl.
We can't say this on Twitch.
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna get banned.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't say that
We were just
word.
saying shrimp. We were just saying shrimp. Shrimp.
The shrimp
We were
shrimp.
saying shrimp. We were saying shrimp. You know the shrimp shrimp.
Shrimp shrimp.
Yeah.
Shrimp shrimp shrimp
I mean,
shrimp shrimp.
okay, this is why I said I can't wait for us to have a fan base. We're not big enough for the Twitch police to kill us yet. It's fine.
I just checked the Transformers group I'm on Facebook. The fuck, one of my posts got like 70 responses.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is this thing?
What kind of hair should I give them?
You-
Curly.
I might disappear again. I'm starting to get overwhelmed.
Oh no.
That's okay.
There's so many people.
You're good.
Mango, you look so weird. The way that Mango is standing looks like he should have arms, like doing the superhero pose, but he doesn't have arms, so this looks weird. Also, I'm looking directly at him, and his eyes are bulging out the side of his head, so
Oh my god.
it's very funny.
Bird.
Can you please say fucking anything? You have been so goddamn quiet.
Oh yeah, I just realized that. Excuse me, God, I just realized I haven't heard Mango chirp all night.
Yeah, also,
Yeah.
bye, Kale. I could probably...
He was just here to say that shrimps are good boys.
Yeah, no, I could probably... Come here, Mango, please stop running away.
I just have to remembering that my mom came home from groceries and she got a mango and I was tempted to take a picture of it.
Oh my
To
god.
like send to the chat.
Yeah, no, every time I like mention the fruit mango, I put like mango fruit complimentary, and when I talk about my bread, I'm like mango bird derogatory.
Mango fruit complimentary.
Bird derogatory. Night. Baby? Baby, come here.
Un bebe?
He's not like chirping at all.
Um,
He's very quiet.
Oh, that's...
Hair suggested hair with seashells in it.
Oh, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna do like a curly hair with like maybe in a bun.
Yeah. Can't be seafaring if you can't put your hair up in a bun.
Yes, good.
Do y'all ever think about how fucking like how many knots and how like weirdly dry Ariel's hair must have been when she turned human?
Oh yeah, because it was just in ocean water that whole time.
Yeah, for like most of her life, yeah. So her hair is fucking sucky.
Well, I mean, I guess you know, if it's mermaid hair, it has to be adapted to being like in salt water, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
It's like very thick fucking coating of oil or something.
Just some shit.
He gives money
Here
to
we
the
are
e-girl.
discussing the anatomy of mermaids and how it works.
I mean, if we're gonna discuss the anatomy, they should all be chubby.
Mm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, because it's cold.
And
also, a lot of them should be dark skinned.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or rather, if you're going by that logic, they should be darker skinned up top, but like pale on their bellies.
Yeah.
Because the reason a lot of fish are dark skinned is because like are dark or you'll see like on fish and aquatic animals it'll be like a darker gradient on top and it'll go to a much paler one on the bottom, and that's because the dark color helps hide them from anybody that's above them, and the pale color helps hide them from anybody below.
Yeah. I can kind of get like mermaids being like paler skinned if they're like deeper underwater, like Ariel, because you know the sun doesn't reach them. But the mermaids in Peter Pan should be dark skinned.
Yeah.
But then again, there's so much wrong with Peter Pan, as good of a movie as it was.
Was it a good?
It was a good movie if we pretend literally everything that happened in it wasn't real.
Oh, cool.
Like I love Peter Pan. He's a bitchy little boy, and I love that his like entire thing is that he doesn't grow up, and that he sometimes kidnaps children to never grow up. Only sometimes on occasion. What the fuck was the Native American tribe in that movie? However.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Oh, what are we talking about? Are we talking about Twilight?
No, we're talking about Peter Pan.
Because if we were talking about Twilight, I was so ready to go off about how much she screwed those people over.
Oh, dude, please
Yeah.
talk about that.
Not right now, because I don't have all my thoughts. But
Yeah, okay, we'd be like,
I get so mad. I get so mad. There's only like 700 of them. Whoa! Anyways.
like the thing is, like we make fun of Pocahontas, and we should rightfully so make fun of Pocahontas because it's a shitty adaptation of a story of a young Native American girl who
Based
did not...
on real people, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a shitty attempt at historical fiction, especially when it wasn't historical fiction. It was just telling the story wrong.
Yeah.
But like
it is
Pocahontas is a major improvement to Peter Pan. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, like that's like saying like, you know, I don't know, like that's saying like, oh, this is the most popular person at the band table at high school. Like, like there's not like much like anything would have been an improvement on what happened in Peter Pan.
Yeah.
A lot of things are improvements on Peter.
Like, the other night, I was talking to Iki about that actually, and I was talking about my mom, and like my mom, she likes Peter Pan, but she fucking hates Pocahontas.
Oh my god.
She's like, hey mom, what do you think of Pocahontas? She's like, huh? I was like, the Disney movie. She's like, it's a big fat fucking lie.
Oh my god.
And then she's like going on like a 20-minute rant.
That spiraled. That spiraled because I play a Native American character, and I wanted to think about his thoughts on some of the Native American movies that have been made. And I was like, oh yeah, no, he watched Pocahontas once and then was angry about it for 2 days.
and I was talking to my mom about that scene from Peter Pan. And, I turned it on the TV to be like, remember this? She's like, yeah, we're like watching it. She just kind of goes through. She goes, you know, we used to play cowboys and Indians when I was a kid.
Yeah.
God damn.
Because she grew up in the 60s, so.
No, my thing is that, like, I think animated Peter Pan is the only version in which the Native American tribe shows up. Because I remember watching the Peter Pan musical, because that was a thing I did for some goddamn reason.
Oh no, they must have censored it out, dude. They must have censored it out, because I've seen the musical. I've seen the musical at least like 3 times, like live, and it was in it. Tiger Lily was a big plot point.
Yeah. I remember that what was that movie called? Was it just called Pan? I think it was. But they had the tribe there, but it wasn't. They were like, it's a multicultural tribe. It's like, huh?
Oh yeah, the last version, the last one I went and saw. It was like at the theater near where I live, and they did it, but like I think they rewrote it slightly, so instead of being like a Native American tribe, it was just like a tribe of people who was living there.
A tribe of people who was living there.
Shout out to the Peter Pan musicals that I watched that like made Peter Pan look slightly feminine, because it confused me for most of my life.
Oh
like,
no, they don't make him look feminine. They cast a woman.
Yeah, no, I was like, is Peter Pan a girl in this one? And I'm pretty sure for like a good week at that time, my brain was like, is Peter Pan a lesbian?
No, yeah, so it's traditional to cast a woman to play Peter in the musical.
Well, they do a really good job.
They do.
And I think that also might have been one of my first awakenings.
Oh my god.
Look.
I'm
I
looking.
got nothing actually.
I'm listening.
I got nothing. I had a mini crush on Peter Pan as a child, and I think that's just normal.
Very fair.
Let me see. Station.
Hello, sir? Would you like to say anything? You haven't chirped all day.
Cheap?
Mr. Mango.
Mr. Mango, I mean so quiet. Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, Mango.
Yeah, Mango.
Houston, we have a mango. He just tilted his head at me.
I wanna stream beep counter. There's like, okay, so there is a bot that you can get for streams that like if you're stream people like and put like a certain command in the chat, it'll like have a counter go up. And I know this because like Faye watches an Overwatch Let's Player called Fitzy, and they have a counter for like every time he kills a Zenyatta, on stream. And I'm like I want that, but like for Mango chirps, I want a fucking counter for every time Mango chirps.
You said I want a beep counter, and because I have
I
have brain rot. And actually, I'm like doing hourly comics, and one of my panels has me going, BF talks and beeps, like right as you said that. I was like, do you know what I'm doing?
Beep.
SpongeBob caveman meme. Wow, that was hard to say. Anyway, beep counter.
Beep counter.
I want a beep counter.
My brain would, if my brain had a beep counter, and it would literally just be like the infinity symbol right now.
Robin!
I'm sorry. I have the stupidest hyperfixations. It's so funny. It just gives me more character. It just gives me more character.
It really does.
I can't believe this game has actual lore now.
The game has lore.
Literally, okay, you guys are literally saying everything I'm doodling. This is so funny.
The rhythm game has lore now.
The rhythm has fucking. I can't handle this.
It's the arrow
I
keys.
can't.
You push the arrow keys and it has lore.
I mean, to be fair, if the fight game can have lore, so can the fucking rhythm game.
Yeah,
for a brief moment when I was watching the Just Dance 2021 trailer, don't ask me why. For a brief
Why?
moment, shut up. For a brief moment, I thought they gave. For a brief moment, I thought they gave Just Dance a story mode, and I was gonna like scream about it.
Could you imagine?
I could not.
Imagine.
It has like the same kind of story mode as like fucking Rock Band or Guitar Hero. It's just like I want to make it big.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a famous dancer, and by that I mean I'm gonna be a dancer in Broadway, and nobody's gonna know my name.
Yeah.
What an amazing performance. Who was that?
What an amazing performance by that dancer.
The plot twist is that like if they ever do give Just Dance a fucking story mode, God hope not. I want it to be a really well thought out story, just for the sake of baffling everyone that plays Just Dance.
And I want it to be that, and everyone, and like it gets like a super dedicated fan base, and then like the next game is like the next game is like super inconsistent with the continuity, and like people like go nuts over it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I want people to lose their shit over Just Dance lore. I just want to see people screaming about like lore and like a Tumblr post and stuff, and then seeing it tagged as like Just Dance 2022 and being confused as shit. That's all I want.
I want the protagonist's name to be like Justin. I'm trying to think of like what. I'm trying to think of like
immediately
a surname
ruins
that would
your
be,
own
like,
joke.
What? Just make his last name Dance. Don't be a coward.
Justin
Don't
Dance.
stop Nintendo.
Justin Dance. What's that one like movie where it's like themed around time and the protagonist's name is Justin Time?
God.
Oh my God.
Mango, don't you? What? Mango, are you good? Can you stop hanging out in the corner of my bed and come hang out with me, please? Hi.
Mr. Mango.
Thank you.
I'm googling stuff to get pirate outfit inspiration.
Help!
Understandable.
Help! A 17-year-old is messaging me, and I don't want to talk to him.
What?
Help. My coworker that I exchanged Discords with is messaging me. I'm like, he's nice, but I don't really want to like have a conversation with him. Like,
I know the feeling.
like he's he wanted to tell me about his D&D stuff, you know, like his whole like basically a revamp of D&D, which is really fun, and I've been looking at the document and it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
But he's also talking to me about other stuff, and I'm like, I was just here for the D&D.
I don't like I hate it. I hate it because I always feel like an ass. I always feel like an asshole like when somebody's messaging me, and like internally I'm like I just don't care.
I'm like, sir, please. Sir, please.
I think for me, it's less of me like not caring and more of you're not a person I can spend my energy on right now because I'm spending it on other people currently.
Well, like, cause like I don't mean it like in like an asshole-ish way, but it's like, you know, like it's the ADHD thing where if it's not something I'm like super interested in, then I am not interested at all. Like,
yeah, pretty much. He's like talking to me about Minecraft trivia. I think I haven't looked in a few minutes.
I think.
I mean,
fair though.
the fucking Minecraft joke book? Because I think about it a lot.
What?
There's a
There's
Minecraft.
what?
There's a Minecraft joke book, and it's the worst. Hang on.
I like how we have Inky here to tell us just random shit all the time. Like, it's one of my favorite stream aspects.
Is this what the kids are into now? Minecraft joke books?
No, the Minecraft joke book has been out for years. I just thought you guys already knew this.
No.
No.
Because,
Quite
like...
literally,
Okay,
like
I
in
guess-
the X-Men server, just like, so do you like TikTok?
So here's a few Minecraft jokes from the Minecraft joke book. I ain't afraid of no gas.
That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
That's it,
The-
everybody.
the-
That's the joke. Goodbye, everybody.
the deafening wall of silence the second you said that.
There's
Is this what kids think are funny now?
no, nobody thought this was funny. That's the whole thing. There's here's another one. I have a feeling we're not in the Nether anymore.
Is that the joke?
Yes.
That doesn't even make any fucking sense.
Oh,
You
did you
have
hear
to
about
have a
the?
build up before you get to the punchline.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
It's not a joke book, it's a book of punchlines. You're supposed to come up with the jokes yourself.
Did you hear about the player who walked in on 2 creepers? He was destroyed.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
my
I was
gosh.
I was also tempted to just leave.
all of the jokes on this one page are all of the jokes on this one page of the book are exactly the same. Like right underneath that is, did you hear about the player who thought he could fly in survival mode? He couldn't. Did you hear about the player who walked in on 2 creepers? He was destroyed. Did you hear about the player who tried to farm in the Nether? He was destroyed. Did you hear about the player who tried to play it on us?
Please take a deep breath, please, God, please.
So,
It's like,
Please, just breathe, Inky, it's fine, it's fine. It's just a stupid book. It's just a really stupid book.
oh god.
Where did the creeper go after the explosion? Everywhere.
Okay, that one's kind of funny. That was admittedly kind of funny.
The one good joke in the book. The one good
no,
joke in the book.
Joke.
That one counts as a joke.
There's why do creepers like Rice Krispies? Because they go snap, crackle, pop.
Are you okay, Inky?
No!
Inky,
No!
Inky, close out of Inky, Inky.
You're
Close
paying
out of
for
the
your
tab.
hubris.
Close out of the tab. Close out of the tab.
close the
I'm
tab.
going. I'm leaving. Jesus shit. The things that I did not expect to break me on this day. The Minecraft fucking joke book.
I did like the creeper jokes, like where the explosion
Like the
everywhere.
only one that actually qualifies as a joke.
That one counts as a joke.
No, this book doesn't count as a joke book. This book counts as like fucking prison torture.
Just close the damn tab.
I did close the damn tab. Can somebody clip this?
Yes.
No. I
Welcome to the part of the stream where Inky finds something out and then proceeds to start crying about it.
Happens
That does
every day
seem
on
to be a
stream.
thing.
Yeah, it does. Like, this is a continuing thing. It doesn't end.
like, of the things that you have cried on stream about, this is the dumbest.
No,
No, didn't.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but the fucking the car's breakdown I had once. It wasn't on stream, but that's the dumbest
That
thing. I've ever
was
done.
fucking hilarious.
The what?
Inky can't handle the Cars universe.
Yeah,
Oh,
Were we on stream for the restaurant thing? The
Yeah.
restaurant that Inky just kept talking
Oh
about?
yeah, you kept reading the menu for some reason.
Oh
Oh yeah.
I
That
wasn't
did
even
happen.
crying about that. I just hyperfixate on the dumbest things.
Yeah, and I had to be like, I literally had to intervene and be like, okay, I think we've heard enough about the fucking menu.
And then I kept going for a few more minutes. Yeah, no, like
Didn't you
one
pull
time.
up another restaurant?
Yeah.
I think that I hope. Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
What,
I can't
what
remember if
even
you did or
stream was
not.
that?
Did
I
I?
don't.
Did
It
I?
wasn't a stream. I
think
think.
that might have been no. Was it Hades? No.
It wasn't Hades. I would remember
No.
if it was Hades.
It was some
I
kind
think
of
it was on a
diner.
Minecraft stream?
Yeah, I was a Minecraft stream.
Yeah, it was a Minecraft stream.
For context, the Cars Universe breakdown was we were talking about
Mango.
we were talking
Yo.
about Disney films, I guess, because that was what we were deciding to hyperfixate on at the moment, and we got on the Cars Universe, and somebody mentioned that there was an Easter egg of the tapestry from Merida hanging on one of the places in Cars 2, and I was like, what? And then it just got worse, and then I just go in the most broken voice I can manage. How do car use camera?
Animate?
How do car
Because I
animate?
was like, if they can, how do the cars record things? How are they holding things?
How do they hold? It's like it just spiraled out of control. And it was fucking hilarious.
And I was
Oh
like,
my
I was
God.
like, I was like, you know how bugs have those tiny hairs on their on their feet that let them grip stuff? And, and fucking Inky was like, do not imply that cars are insectoid.
Yeah, and then our friend
But
Keith
literally-
just ran with it.
Yeah, no.
That's literally
he's
what fucking game theory did. It was like, what if cars were bugs, actually?
Yeah, no. Kisa was like, well, Kisa was like, that explains where baby. Kisa was like, that explains where baby cars come from, and I was like, don't even fucking imply that cars lay eggs.
I actually, not majorly, but I actually felt like an actual little bit sick at that notion.
Oh no. Oh no.
Our friend
Like,
Keith
and then-
is a little bit cursed, but they are wonderful.
Oh yeah, he's
little
great.
Then when I was getting better, Doll just like mentions it again, and I just spiral back down immediately.
It wasn't even a spiral at that point. That was just a straight up nosedive.
My mental state during the car's breakdown was a roller coaster that was only going down.
You're like, okay, I think I'm good. And then Doll mentioned you just hear.
I promise I'm mentally stable. I promise I'm mentally stable. I promise.
Do you promise?
A little.
Ah shit.
Hey, we can finally finish that show tomorrow. I have off.
Oh hell yeah! We gotta rewatch some stuff with Emil, but
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm still not over how I haven't had a full day of school in it's gonna be 3 days. 'Cause
Emil,
this
if-
winter storm was really like, fuck you.
I was gonna say, Emil, if your family asks you for anything, just pretend you're not home.
They know because they're here at my house. So I can't do that.
Pretend
Unrelated.
you've gone deaf.
Unrelated, but real quick, Grubbs' icon on Discord makes me laugh.
Is it?
Isn't it Winston?
In Overwatch?
Yeah, because he looks really disappointed in me, and I don't know, that just is funny.
Because Winston is constantly disappointed in his team.
Yes. Oh god, I just scrolled up slightly in the VC chat and I saw that gift from Peter Pan.
Yeah, baby. Not
That
good.
was the climate of the times at the time, but still.
What the fuck is that voice?
That's why I'm disappointed in humanity.
Fear
voice.
Trained anger.
That is not your that is not my that is not your disappointed in you voice, because when I think
Not
it
you,
is
but
anyway.
in my humanity voice, it's like, I am slightly angry, but I don't want to be like grr.
Oh, beautiful. I love that.
Somebody's going the fuck off.
Yes, Sam. Go
Not
off,
looking
King.
for one.
Yes, Your Highness.
Pop off, Your Excellency.
I'm not even. I'm just typing a message to a friend. It's not even. It's not anything. But...
Groove.
Also, I literally love the gender neutral versions of "Go Off, King / Queen." Like, I fucking love "Pop
Yeah.
Off, Your Excellency."
Pop off, let's see.
What's like where's that? I know that Emil posted it in the memes channel in here. I'm gonna go find it.
What did I do?
You posted the gender neutral versions of "Go Off, King Queen" in the memes channel
Oh.
once, and I need to go find it.
Oh god. Okay.
Everybody should use all of those for Astrid, just saying.
Yeah, I will.
Absolutely.
Also, I scrolled up in the memes channel and I found Flanos again.
What? Oh, Planos, okay.
It's
Small
a
price to
picture.
pay
It's a
for- small
picture.
price to pay for-
It's a picture. It's a picture of Flan, but it has Thanos' face on it, so it's Flanos.
Okay, yeah, it threw me off. The pronunciation threw me off slightly. I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh, Planos. Okay.
Still can't get over the gift that I sent in reply.
Yeah, Emil was just like smacks his head like with a fucking spoon, and then Sprite was like jiggles him like Jello, and I was just scoops up a piece of brain.
Oh no, hand don't cramp. Ah no.
Don't do that.
Oh no!
And-
Oh no,
don't
hand!
do
Oh
that.
no! Oh
Hand
no!
don't cramp.
No,
Hand
no
don't cramp.
Hand.
Hand don't
No
cramp.
hand.
Oh no,
No,
hand!
It's time to do your stretch. Do a little stretch, maybe.
Doing a
I
little
hand
hand
you my
stretch.
compression glove at this trying time.
Please God.
Hand no cramp, epic fail.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back into doing art like really regularly, and I was like, hell yeah, for like a couple weeks, and then my hand was like,
Carpal tunnel.
Please don't bring that
Please,
curse upon
please.
me.
No.
we do not speak its name.
Please use the bucket tool for flat colors. I'm begging you here.
My wrist hurts pretty consistently now, especially because I've gone back to. They've started scheduling me for checking shifts. So I'm just a little worried. I'm just a little bit worried. I'm just worried a little
I
bit.
think like the only reason my hand doesn't like cramp up all the fucking time from doing art is because I use the bucket tool when filling in my lines.
Usually I do that. The only reason I didn't like earlier is because I was kind of using I was using it for a warm up one. So I needed to get the wrist movements down, and two, I fucking, like an idiot, I made all of the line art on one fucking layer, so it would not have been easy to select. Because I'm a dumbass.
I just saw Andy
I-
Devram art.
Interesting.
Sometimes, at least with Psy, I don't know if it works with CSP. What I do is I select the outer side and then I invert it.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what I
like-
normally do, but like the reason that didn't work was because I put all of the line art, which means the line art for the couches as well, on the same layer. So
Couldn't you have like selected inside the couches and just like the area around one character and then inverted it and then just kind of semi carefully filled that area?
it's just a little too tedious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
You okay?
I've never been
You're
okay a day
fucking
in my life.
I'm fucking like sorry?
I found it. It wasn't me that sent it. It was D.
Ah, I
Oh,
see.
it was me? Okay.
Also, the rat lord cordially invites you to the sewer for a tasteful dining experience. How do you accept this invitation? With gratitude, with enthusiasm.
Both. Can I do both?
With grateful
Enthusiastic gratitude.
enthusiasm.
Enthusiastic gratitude.
Yeah, there you go. Also, I scrolled up a little more in the memes channel and I refound the "she was a rainbow but he was colorblind" post, and I'm like, dude, that's so fucking stupid.
So fucking
Enthusiastic gratitude.
if 600 if
All right,
six
we can end the stream now. Sam just made the best joke.
We
Everybody
can't.
go-
We
Thank
can't.
you,
We still have
Robin.
an hour.
What did they just say?
if 666 is evil, then 25.8069758011127 is the root of all evil. Do you have a fucking calculator in your shower?
That was not the joke Sam said. What did they say?
No,
Oh,
that
instead of, because we were saying that like the Rat King, we were saying like
cordially invites you.
invites you. So
Sam
we were
was
saying,
like-
yeah. So we were saying like with enthusiasm or gratitude,
Enthusiasm or
and I said gratitude.
Yeah, enthusiastic gratitude. That was a joke.
Hmm.
It was a good joke. It was the best
Thank-
joke, and we
What-
don't need any more jokes.
Was it?
Thank you.
Was it good or the best?
Yeah,
Of course.
as the
Wha-
person who knows everything and is always right 24/7 fucking hours a week,
Wow,
a
just-
day, minute.
Oh
Wow,
God.
Logan, do you want to slip the knife in a bit further?
As the one who is always right and has never been wrong a moment in its life. Yes, it was the best joke.
You're right.
Well-
I should not have questioned you.
You really should. What were you thinking? That's okay. I'll forgive you this time.
Okay. Thank
I,
you.
I refound the mushroom post.
The mushroom.
Oh yeah. We've all seen the mushroom post.
I want.
I haven't.
Oh, okay. That
When
means
it
I can do
first
this.
speculated.
Me holding a gun to a mushroom. Tell me the name of God, you fungal piece of shit. Mushroom, can you feel your heart burning? Can you feel the struggle within? The fear within me is beyond anything your soul can make. You cannot kill me in a way that matters. Me cocking the gun, tears streaming down my face. I'm not fucking scared of you! Hey, OP, what the fuck did this mean? Decay exists as an extant form of life. That's a terrifying
Terrifying.
answer.
Have a nice day.
You cannot kill me in a way that matters is truly like one of the rawest things.
Yeah,
That
no,
is-
Tumblr users need to. Tumblr
That's
users
what
need to
guardians
stop.
say. Before doing
Yeah.
a silly little dance.
Now give me my gold Ingram.
Go off, your eminency. Get it, your majesty. Fuck 'em up, your grace. Send it, your highness. Pop off, my liege. Slay estates. I'm not gonna read that. I don't trust myself to pronounce it correctly.
Oh, okay.
Snap, your excellency. Tell him, my thane.
Fucking
I'm sorry to just always burp on your streams. It's like it's relentless. It's endless.
It's
Robbie's
okay.
in the room,
that
it's gonna
was
burp.
that was a solid 3.
I would give that a 2, but thank you. I love you. Makes out with you.
Register that you did burp.
Instead of a beep counter, can we get a fucking burp counter for every time Robin burps on stream?
Bury counter. Is that anything? Is
Honestly,
that a
honestly,
joke?
we're lucky.
You have
We're
to put 'em
lucky.
there.
I've never like gotten a. I have like fucking no reason chronic hiccups, and we're lucky I haven't gone into like a fucking hiccup attack in the middle of a stream. Because I'll literally I'll get to the point where I'm like, kill me.
Care said that I forgot that you guys can't hear me, and I pronounced the one word and wondered why no one said anything to me.
Oh my god. Care.
What's the word there? Was it sovereign? Sovereign?
Is that how it works?
You don't know how to pronounce sovereign?
Sovereign?
Sovereign.
I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust myself.
Sovereign. I'm just trying to read it to see how like he could pronounce it otherwise.
I don't trust myself. I didn't trust myself to not pronounce it incorrectly.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Mango just walked up and is staring at me directly in the face.
Aw.
He demands attention.
Now he's like looking at
That's
my
a
new
little baby man.
It's a little baby.
hello.
A little baby man.
Only 3 years old.
Man, baby man.
I take it back. He sneezed in my eye, and I don't appreciate it. So.
Oh no.
I imagine most people wouldn't appreciate that.
There was a dog.
During a pandemic.
There was a fucking dog that his owners like basically just abandoned him at our place.
Oh.
Cause he came like last Christmas. He came around like Thanksgiving, and he was supposed to board for a month anyway, so he was there for like a really long time to begin with. And then when it came around time for him to get picked up, they just didn't show. And like I had fallen in love with this dog because like they were really not good owners anyway. He was like skin and bones when he came in, and like apparently they'd never taken him to a vet before, and he was like 7 years old. And he was like they fed him chicken bones and ham at home. Like he didn't eat dog food. So like we had to train him to eat dog food. He was a little chihuahua, and his name was Obama. And I fucking fell in love with this dog. I would have adopted that dog if I had been in any place to at the time. I still have pictures of him that I'll find and I'll pull up for you. We called him Mr. President. But there was like at one point, and this was before COVID, this was the pre-COVID era, so like people were still coming in the clinic at that point. And I was like walking around with him, and I was like in the front area doing something while I was holding him, and he sneezed like in my face, and I said like just not even thinking about the joke. I was just like, I just said thanks, Obama, and like the customer that was up front gave me the weirdest fucking look because I immediately laughed as I realized what I had said. And I had to be like, the dog's name is Obama, and then I like quickly scuttled back to the back.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
That's so good. That's so fucking good.
My spit. I couldn't breathe for a hot.
Also, welcome
How's
back.
that
Welcome
funny,
back.
Neil?
Welcome back to Mango. Mango has a very long neck, and I can just move him anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
I can, how like people do like the squish thing with seals. I can do that with Mango.
Oh my god.
Aw.
I still fucking love Obama. He's living with like a good home now, but they renamed him Bam Bam, and I'm like, his name is not Bam Bam. He will always forever be Obama in my heart.
You said Obama, and I was like, you were like, I always love Obama, and I was like, what, politics?
The dog whose name was Obama.
Yeah, no, but I have stupid brain. It threw me off so hard.
Robin, I also have stupid brain. I thought the exact same thing.
Oh my god.
Both of us like came in SpongeBob.png.
Wow, I love getting political on the art stream.
Political as in this dog's name is Obama.
He was such a good dog. I love him so much. Okay, the sad thing is that he kind of looked like Obama though. Like,
Can you please send pics?
I will find you a pic after the stream.
Okay.
Jesus.
I just looked at the voice chat. I just saw you, Emil. Please, I'm dying. I can't breathe.
All right, the sketch is done. I just gotta line this now.
Yay!
Hell yeah. What killed me was that, already the dog's name is Obama. I can so clearly see the scene play out.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
not the type of person to give my animals super ridiculous names, but I love it when people give their animals like super ridiculous names.
Same.
I was really tempted to when we were like trying to come up with names for Gloria, I was really tempted to like push for Ravage because she kind of looks like Ravage from Transformers. But like we all are now kind of like considering her personality, we were like, yeah, we should have called her Ravage.
Oh my god.
Because she goes ham on everything.
Oh my god. Sophie looks like a Sophie.
Mango was always gonna be named after a fruit. It's just that he was originally probably gonna be called banana before I was like, no, mango, and then I realized no, cockatiels look like bananas.
Fruit derogatory.
That's still one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard in my life. Logan, like, speaking as though he's conducting an interview, it's like, you named your bird, right? It's like, what inspired you to name a mango? And then just pause. Fruit.
I was trying to get chatter going because it had gotten kind of quiet, and I was like genuinely curious because I didn't know if it was like a fruit thing or if there was like a reason like other than the fruit that you had named him Mango. So I was like, maybe like, you know, I'll get some chatter going and I'll ask, and you just go fruit.
Fruit.
Though in an alternate universe, he's named Pikachu because cockatiels look like birdie Pikachus.
They do.
Yes. Pikachu is a flying type.
That's just
Should also
Pikachu with
watch
the
Detective.
Pikachu with the fucking the balloons tied to him is a flying type.
Yeah.
No, it's just Pikachu, but Bulbasaur is holding Pikachu up with his paw. It's like, you're flying.
Aww.
Oh,
That's adorable.
Was it here?
Really cute, yeah.
Was this in this chat? I'm trying to remember the old bat. Have you guys seen that?
Mm?
No.
Oh, it's
So.
it's this really cute but really sad video of this like it's like an
Oh
old bat.
yeah,
He's
I
he's
saw
too
that
old
on
to fly.
Twitter.
It's this bat who's too old to fly. So the lady who takes care of him, like she like picks him up and like walks around with him and he like flaps his wings.
I saw it on Twitter, but I didn't retweet it because it was from the dodo, and I have like just like a policy to not retweet things that they post.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was like a really fucking cute video. I'm sure that one is probably one of the good ones, but it's like it's so hit or miss with the dodo that I just don't retweet anything from them.
That's fair.
My daily routine with ADHD: wake up, do fucking nothing for 5 hours, panic, do stuff in a panic for 1 to 2 hours, hyperfixate on doing one thing for 4 hours, the wrong thing, existential dread, make a pact with myself to break out of this pattern tomorrow, repeat pattern tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like one of those people, but I don't know if this is ADHD or if it's just because I'm literally tired all the time. Where like I wake up and then it takes me an hour after waking up to actually wake up and like get up and do stuff.
Oh, same.
You know, I saw a description of it for me that was incredibly accurate. I wake up on time, but I stay in bed till I'm late.
Yeah.
Why is all of this just me?
Don't know how to tell you this.
Amazingly enough, I don't do that mainly because I really don't like being late.
Well, that's actually like the inverse of it is like for some people like they'll so overcompensate their ADHD like tendencies that like some of them just go away almost completely, but it's always colored with like really bad anxiety because their actual like initial thing is to do the bad thing.
Yeah, no, at this point, my teachers are just my first block teachers just used to me being late. But like, it was bad for when I needed to catch the fucking bus.
Yeah.
I have only ever been late for the bus like a handful of times, and that's because the fucking bus driver is like, I'm going to arrive at like ass early in the morning. It's like, wait!
Oh yeah, no, like my school like opened at like at like 9, like a fucking normal school, but like my bus was at my house at 6.
Oh.
Our if I remember correctly, our classes started at 8. Yeah. Yeah, so like the bus would be here at like around 7. You had to take a couple minutes to get to school. But like for some reason she arrived really fucking early that day. I just hear the bus going by, I was like, my bus? It was like 6:30 or something like that. I was like, is that my bus? And then I look outside and see bus 18 going by, I was like,
No!
I pick up my mom, she's like, what? I was like, I think my bus went by. She's like, what time is this? She looks like, no. It's like, yeah, it went. She's like, well, shit.
Well, shit.
All of my bus drivers have been homies. Okay, no, not all of them. One of them was a scary white man that every time he got angry, everybody got quiet, and it was really bad. But well, 2 of my bus drivers have been real homies, and like whenever they see a kid coming up to the bus, they stop so the kid can get on. And they were cool. They were cool.
Yeah.
The only bus driver that was ever scary was the white man, because every time that he was going to yell at us, he would stop the bus and stop the engine, and we were all just so fucking quiet the entire time. Cause like, what else were we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Mango, get your feathers out of my face.
I don't think I've ever had any bus drivers that did that. For some reason, my brain just went, hey, remember whenever you had to share the short bus with the elementary schoolers? Because the fucking bridge leading to the neighborhood was busted?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
And the bridge is busted again. They were supposed to fix it, like, last year.
Jesus.
I'm assuming that didn't happen.
Yeah, it never happened. Not even because of fucking COVID. It was supposed to be done long before fucking COVID. It was supposed to be done, like, early last year, like, late the year before early last year. But the thing is, my town is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So, I was like,
handshake me.
this fucking bridge is never going to work again, I swear to God.
Handshake me.
It be how it be.
Uh-huh. Yep. So I have to go up this hill and around, and this hill is fucking terrifying whenever it's goddamn snowy, and the plows don't go through here until like 8 or 9 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Remember, because we're last on the fucking list. This is what happens when you live at like the edge of the township.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I remember, I believe it was in like, yeah, it was senior year, for a good couple months before they were like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have all the high schoolers that are supposed to get picked, high schoolers and middle schoolers also be with the elementary schoolers, because there's no fucking place for them to sit.
Yeah.
So it's like, we gotta come up with something else, because this is unsafe. Like, I got very good at playing Catch the Toddler.
Catch the Toddler?
Well, they're not toddlers, they're like 6. Still. It was an adventure.
I can imagine.
It's like, please do not break that too hard, I beg of you.
One time my principal had to drive me home.
Oh my god.
Did you
I
die?
had to be driven home by a teacher.
Not for the reasons you think, though. So the high school buses and the buses for literally everyone else are different. So I got on the wrong bus one day when we were staying at a friend's house and went to the wrong place. So my fucking principal had to drive me back home, and I was just like, okay, thanks.
Oh.
One time I was at school until like almost 9.
Oh?
This is one of the reasons why I cannot handle it when people forget to pick me up when they're supposed to pick me up. But my mom thought my father was picking me up, and my father thought my mom was picking me up, and I didn't have a cell phone, and I was just sitting there.
Aww.
No.
And at about 7, I think it was the vice principal came out and was like, "Why are you still here?" And I was almost crying. I don't know.
No.
School is not good for me.
Nah, neither for me. But I don't. Anytime that I missed my bus to get to go home, because again, this was mostly during a single year because this fucking bus driver's I'm gonna arrive super early and then leave.
Yeah.
I was God damn it! I just go back inside and go to the office and be call my mom.
They did it again.
It's they did it again. It's did you miss the bus? It's yep.
Okay, I kind of love this design already so.
Yeah, there's so
it's really good.
Bless you. Whoever
No.
that was.
Kills you dead. Kills you with my own 2 hands. Destroys you to pieces.
My last words are fuck you.
Okay, that's a pretty poignant statement.
Mango.
I hated that bit of school where it's if you're a bus rider, you had to run through a crowd of kids to make sure you got to your bus, or else they just leave you there in the bus.
Oh yeah, you get there and you're panting like you just ran a fucking marathon.
Yeah.
In my school in California, what they did was most of the teachers let you leave 5 to 10 minutes early because they knew what it was like. They were okay, yeah, go ahead, you got the bus, get out of here, because they were don't stay here, don't do that.
I didn't like being on the bus.
Yeah.
It was loud, and everyone on it was me.
Yeah.
Once a kid made fun of my little brother. I can't remember what he said, but it pissed me off, so I smacked him. And then when we got off the bus, he was still teasing my little brother. So I took out my water bottle and I dumped it on him. Mind you, we're already rating. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's water.
So literally everybody who was on that bus walking in the same direction as me walked up to me and was done that. Robin, he's so much smaller than you. He's a year younger than me. He's a year younger than me. And he's being a little shit. And I'm you're all... I was about to put down all of them.
Stupid prizes.
Oh, wow.
Stupid games win stupid prizes.
You're all weak.
Also, similar story. I tried to stab a kid with scissors.
Oh my god, Inky.
And that's the end of that story. Have a nice day, everyone.
Inky.
Yeah?
I have never
almost succeeded.
To anyone's life. I've never tried to attack anybody on the bus. I've had my own life threatened though. So that was that.
Look, listen. It didn't break skin. It was fine.
So you did stab them, but you didn't break skin.
The same way that. Well, no, that's kind of dramatic.
I didn't stab him. I kind of just lightly scratched him. It didn't break skin. He's fine.
I was gonna say it's like if I took a book and slapped you in the face with it. It's I didn't break skin. It wasn't that bad.
I mean, that was the same kid I slapped.
What did this kid do?
I don't know how to tell you guys this. If given the chance, I choose violence.
Yeah.
Can I?
No.
Same though.
Okay, so this is gonna sound really bad initially, but it actually makes complete sense once it's explained.
Okay.
My mom once nearly stabbed me with a knife.
Oh my god.
So I have this tendency to. I'm a very quiet walker. So sometimes I'll walk into a room and people won't notice until they like either see me or I say something. One time I was walking into the kitchen while my mom was like cutting something. She then like turned to get something else right as I was walking past her. She nearly stabbed me.
Oh my god.
That sounds like something my mom would do on accident. Because she's really skittish and she gets really into like doing something she doesn't notice you're there. And so like I was like, hey mom, it's like several times this has happened, like at least once a day. It's happened to be like, hi mom, and she like goes, ah!
The amount of times I've told people that they're not allowed to startle me is like, it's astronomical, because like everybody thinks it's funny to like make people jump, but you do that to me, I literally have a fucking panic attack.
Oh.
Like I genuinely don't mean to.
Oh no, I know. I'm just like talking about like I'll have like friends or like coworkers. Like one time it was my fucking boss, like come up to me and be like, "Boo!" And I literally like will jump out of my skin and start fucking hyperventilating. And they're like, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, I have a fucking panic disorder. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
Like, I'm talking my brother. Like, the story's so funny. Dude, my brother, he's like, my mom was, I forget what she was doing. But like, yeah, and like, and he
Please breathe. Please breathe. We can't understand you, Dee.
and like, he went up behind her,
Uh-huh.
and like, he said something, and then he scared the ever-loving shit out of her. She like, and just like swung back with her elbow.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was getting into bed with Faye, and like I was like just like crawling in, like I wasn't even like over them or anything, but they woke up, saw me, and then slapped me across the face, and I was like, dude, and they were like, don't lean over me, and then they turned over and went back to sleep.
Fucking crap.
Like, I asked them about it the next day, and they were like, I did that.
You caught them as they were possessed by a ghost. You startled the ghost, and the ghost slapped you.
And then but apparently I got them back like the literal next night, because like I had my arm curled up under my blanket so I could pull it with me, and I rolled over and apparently I punched them.
You were possessed by another ghost who witnessed that happen and was like, that's fucked up.
And now you're even.
And
you're even.
now we're even.
I don't share a bed with people, obviously. God. But like the fucking closest thing to that I've ever done was the time that I was like, I had a dream and my mom called me in that dream and I proceeded to like yell, I'm coming in Spanish. But like the thing is, I yelled it in real life, and when I did that, I woke myself up, and it was very bad because I got stabbed.
Aww.
I was like, I woke myself up, immediately covered my mouth, and was like, did anyone do that?
Sleep talking is something.
Boba's gonna go because their living area is very loud, and they don't want to mute because it's very loud.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Bye, Boba.
Bye, Bobbin.
Bye, Boba.
Goodbye.
I fucking love him.
It's like elementary and middle school. I would always sleep on the bus because, you know, you had to fucking get up early. And by the end of the school day, you're just fucking tired. So I would sleep on the bus, and there were these two dickheads that were always teasing me. And when I was sleeping, they would try and like, it's like wake them up and like poke me and stuff. And every single time, I'd like reach out and smack the shit out of them, like, don't fucking touch me.
Don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch me.
It's as simple as that.
I can't sleep on the bus for the following reasons. One, nobody there likes me, so nobody's gonna wake me up if I miss my if my visit stop. Two, I have anxiety about sleeping in places, I think.
Yeah, I like, one time I fell asleep so hard, I woke up back at the school and the bus driver didn't know I was there because I was sitting in the back. So I scared them because I walked up front and I was like, I didn't go home.
Oh my god, Emil!
She was like, what? Why are you here? It's like, I fell asleep. I got yelled at, but you know, that's fine.
That is so funny. I don't think I've ever missed my stop.
I never missed my stop either, but like Emil, I also had a really bad habit of falling asleep on the bus. The bus would also like vibrate me because as I would get the window seat and I would like lean my head up against the window and like my fucking skull would just go.
Yeah, you might as well put your head down on a fucking jackhammer.
I never took the yellow bus when I was in high school. I only took the city bus. And I was usually pretty good about getting off at the stop that's my high school is next
what's
to.
Oh, just this.
But there was one time
thing didn't
where
get colored in.
I missed a stop.
Oh no.
And there were no other stops for several kilometers.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
So I went all the way down to like... I live on the southeast side, and I went to like this other school that was nearing the southwest side. And I had to have... I think my dad picked me up from that spot.
Fucking...
I was like,
Fucking whoop.
Fucking whoop! I never did that again. I did it because I like spaced out listening to the music I was listening to.
I wish I had more school stories to tell, but I genuinely don't remember shit.
Honestly, it's for the best.
Yeah, probably.
Mango, please stop sneezing directly in my face.
But he must sneeze.
No, because I fucking love Mango's like little sneezes because they sound like when you use a spray bottle.
Oh.
I was gonna say it's like when you open a bottle of Coke and you just hear that initial.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. It's just like just repeatedly in my face.
Have you ever heard a chicken sneeze?
No.
No.
Please
I've seen it
immediately Google chicken sneezing right now, please. I'm begging you.
I will add it.
I will YouTube it. Chicken sneezing compilation. Why does this say?
Because people have chickens and they also have video cameras or their phones.
And if they don't have either, they have the ability to download images and shove them into a compilation.
Yeah.
Ow.
Did he bite you?
No, absolutely not. What led you to believe that?
Was it the chicken sneezing?
I was watching it. I was watching it like, wait, was that it? Wait, was that it? Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna deafen myself so I can go watch it one second.
Okay.
Like on the on top of the owl sneezing and
They literally sound like squeaky toys.
the owl sneeze, it's just like, what was that? It's just like, huh?
Cheesecake, don't start.
Meow. Also, I would like to say that I was just staring at this, at the Twitch chat for like a solid 30 seconds because I just like glanced in there, and I was like reading Moss's comments like, "What's wrong with Cheesecake, D?" And I was like, my brain was just making the AOL dial-up noise. I was like, "The fuck are you talking about?" Oh, the name. There's nothing wrong with Cheesecake. I love that name.
Good.
Cheesecake is also a good food.
Yes.
Or like, well, dessert, but you know.
Food.
Yes.
I
It's
wanna...
food.
Cheesecake!
Cheesecake. This is the fucking lady with the come get your cheesecake.
He wants into the
My,
room.
I'm just after remembering that, like, my sister's cat, Ronnie, oh, what's that song?
Oh my. Okay, finish watching a chicken sneezing.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
How was
god.
it?
Yes?
That was just a scream.
Yeah, it was yeah?
That's how they sneeze.
Also, I think Mango like started like reacting to the chicken noises because Mango's just completely silent now. I think he's listening.
Aww.
Oh.
Oh no.
You guys know, Annie, the musical?
Yes.
Yes.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
My sister's cat, Ronnie, she does this thing where she'll go up to her bedroom door in the morning and like meow for food, and she does it to the tune of Tomorrow from Annie.
Meow, 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 meow.
Everyone just starts.
Which is like perfect because like my sister is like a singer and she's like a huge fan of musicals.
Oh my god.
That is so funny.
It's really funny when people realize that I'm a theater kid because they never expect it.
Wait, they don't expect it?
No, I've never. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like really big into musicals. Everybody's like, what?
That was not the case when I met you.
Well, that's because I was very vocal about it, and I've gotten much more subdued.
Yeah.
If I can be like
Oh,
genuinely
no.
honest about something, I feel like most forms of media that I enjoy would be like heightened if they were turned into musicals.
Well, so like yeah, you're right, because like the thing with musicals is like you speak until your emotions get so high that you have to sing.
Great quoting of that one video. I love it here.
Yes, we've all watched, or me and you have both watched Sideways.
Yeah. I really
Sideways
like.
was
I really just decided that I was so fucking sad that I'm gonna binge all of Sideways videos now.
Every time you guys say Sideways is also like the name of like a fairly obscure Transformer that I really like.
Oh my god.
He's cool.
Is he?
Okay, no, Sam. The fact that you know obscure Transformers characters has the exact same energy of the fact that Moss knows like the names of characters and cats that have no fucking significance to the plot.
They do, and it baffles me because I'm like, how?
Do you remember that?
Okay.
They can like point to a cat in the background that has like maybe 3 pixels showing and be like, that one's Grimpadora, and I'm like, what?
And that one's Gringus Faloo.
I'm like, who?
No, Moss could literally be like, that cat is named Kringlefuck, and me and Logan would just be like, how the fuck do you know that cat's named Kringlefuck?
How the fuck do you know that cat is named Kringlefuck?
The funniest thing to me about that is like, so apparently there's a character in Cats named Mr. Mistopheles, who's also considered a character named Quaxo, because I guess like the different costumes mean they're a different character. I don't fucking know.
No,
I
like
was
literally
oh,
what it is he puts on his sparkly vest and then he's Mr. Mistopheles, and when he takes it off he's Quaxo.
yeah, no, but like my favorite thing is that I was like, oh look at how Victoria and Mr. Mistopheles are sitting together. They don't give off like romantic vibes. And Moss is like, that's Quaxo, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Quaxo sounds like the name of like a Quaxo sounds like the name of a duck-themed supervillain.
Oh my god.
Like the arch nemesis of fucking Duck Dodgers.
No, I'm imagining it's like a Batman villain, like it's a guy in a duck costume.
Oh my god.
You cannot defeat Quaxo.
I hate this.
God. No, my favorite thing is that I sent a picture of like, cause like sometimes in the musicals they'll actually like make a different cat Quaxo as to avoid confusion and shit. And I was like, I sent a picture of one of the costumes from one of the different like performances, and I was like, no, this is Quaxo, and Moss is like, no, that's not. And I'm like, what are you saying?
I can tell. I can just tell that that's not Quaxo.
And my favorite thing is that during that first conversation about it, Logan just goes, the one thing that's different in cats is that sometimes Mr. Mistopheles and Quaxo are like two different people.
Yeah, I'm not into Cats. Like that's one of the few musicals I'm not into. But I know things about it because Faye's into it, and what I know about it, I know against my will.
I forgot.
Shout out to the fact that Moss got me into Cats at literally 1 a.m. and I just couldn't get out in time.
Logan.
Yes.
My brain blanked for a second because when you said like I'm not into cats, I was like, what the fuck? You have like 3.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing too. Is everybody assumes I'm a cat person because I own 4 cats, but I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person.
I thought you were an alien.
Alright, okay, cool. So we're ending the stream
Boom,
this
boom,
instant.
boom.
Good night, everybody.
I hate this. Oh my god.
Insert the Seinfeld ending theme here.
What do you do? Boom, boom, bim, 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 bim.
Yeah. Thank you.
Fucking goddamn it. I want.
Oh my.
And I want
my.
I want this to be like a dark purple for the pants. They're like a cotton candy pirate.
Yeah, that's cool.
Delicious.
They robbed the. Sorry.
Yeah.
They robbed.
Yeah.
They robbed from the amusement park.
Yes.
Because cotton candy.
I love that you just like
Christ,
stopped
I haven't had
after-
cotton candy in so long.
I love that you just say that like they robbed and then completely stopped after that, and I was like, you want to finish that? Did you?
I'm sorry, I had something in my throat.
They rob.
Yeah, it's called your throat. Get rid of it.
What?
All right.
What? Wait.
Sam was like, I had
what?
something in my throat, and I just replied with, it's called your throat. Get rid of it.
What? I hate it here.
I was trying to say, like, I like how this design overall too, and the colors is like it just says rights. Rights.
Rights.
Rights.
Right.
Right.
Be gay, do crimes.
Be game, do crimes.
Steal from the sea maiden.
Be crime, be gay.
Don't steal from the sea maiden. Steal the sea maiden herself and woo her in a way that her husband could never.
Steal her heart.
No,
In the metaphorical,
literally,
in the metaphorical sense.
Yes. Because you never know with pirates.
Steal her metaphorical heart. Don't steal her actual blood pumping organ.
Please never.
Or do.
I'm begging you to never describe hearts that way.
Big organ.
I mean, like,
am I wrong?
You're not, and I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I just don't like that.
Hate that. Understandable. Have a nice day.
I scrolled up in the voice chat because sometimes I like to reread shit or like scrolling is just a good stim, and I refound titties so big, call her the bubonic plague.
What the fuck is wrong with this chat?
A lot.
Can I say one other like joke along that line?
No.
Yes.
Oh, I can't remember who said it. But it was just someone who said like, every time I say the word titular, I think of some kind of breast-themed Godzilla monster.
Titular.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
I don't know who would say that, but also like who?
Titties
Oh.
so big, call her the bubonic plague.
That's just the vampire lady from the new Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it here. I love it here so much, guys.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Me.
Logan, in my mind, I was just like, I swear to fucking God, if Logan says himself. Oh.
Shape penguin.
Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow, absolutely none of us are in sync.
Absolutely.
Well,
not.
yeah, no.
Yeah, we're the Backstreet. Yeah, we're the Backstreet.
Fucking don't steal my joke!
Backstreet's back. Alright.
Oh my God!
Frustration in your voice when you said that.
Guys, what's
I
that?
didn't get it at first, and then Logan said, "Don't steal my joke," and it clicked.
What's that? What's that one? What's that one meme where it's like normal human back, frail, only gets weaker with age. Backstreet's back. All right.
Backstreet's back. All right.
That keeps on reminding me I've been meaning to draw that vine with like Caden Andel and maybe Shiro too.
You should, please, God.
I have to.
I would also love to see it as the fire team.
Oh God,
No,
yeah.
I need to
But
put it up.
who would be the
Thanks
one?
for reminding me.
Who would be the one
I-
filming, and who would be the one who's like absolutely plastered?
I think Julia would be the one absolutely plastered. I think Theo would be filming.
Okay.
Regular back will hurt eventually. Boring, stupid bones. Backstreet's back. All right.
Okay.
Ugh.
Alright, so. Ooh. And then. Ooh. And then.
Mango, don't bite that. That's a stuffed animal. You can't eat it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Logan, I can't help but think of if Grubs is still watching the stream, this is like me and him, it's like one of our favorite like reaction things to like send to each other. It's this I think I might have mentioned this before actually. It's this bit in Halo where one of the villains, Tartarus, is like about to torture a guy. And the guy he's about to torture says so like there's like a big crowd come to watch it, and Tartarus is like, "You've drawn quite a crowd." And then the Thel is his name. He's about to be tortured, and he says like, "If they came to hear me beg, they'll be disappointed." And then Tartarus just looks at him with this like most shading grin ever, and just goes, "Are you sure?"
Oh my god.
Scrolled up further in the chat and found all the versions of "Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time of chaos?" Mango, please stop fucking trying to eat my stuffed animals. I'm going to cry.
Needs them for nest.
No.
These make good nest.
No. He has Nest. Stuffed animals are not Nest.
These make better Nest.
No, stuffed animals are friend.
Nest.
Why are you speaking for him?
He cannot speak for himself.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, so I scrolled up. I saw the fucking gif of that Sprite sent of like opening that one like frog thing that has like a bunch of Orbeez in it, and then like watching it like drain. And then underneath it, I just see D go, his orbs.
Oh, it's because like me in the voice chat, I said his Orbeez.
His Orbeez.
I just gotta do some line coloring, and then this will be ready to go. And then I can look up the correct time to post a thing on Twitter so I can post the adoptables for sale.
Scrolled up further, and I found Dokken syndrome. Instead of brain, there is only Dokken.
That's the correct response to Dokken, honestly. I love that I showed him to you and you immediately fell in love with him.
Look, I will
I
repeat
mean,
this.
look at him.
I will repeat this one more fucking time. Somebody pick up Dokken, I will give him a boyfriend.
I'm like desperate for somebody to pick up Dokken because like I want my child. I want to role play out all the scenarios of them reconciling that the fucking comic will never give me.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pick up Dokken.
I will.
But Sam, that means you have to actually role play in the server.
Small price to pay.
There they is.
I can't see it, but I know it looks great because you drew it.
I will send it to the VC chat.
Oh,
That is really good.
It's very good.
Well, they are going to be set for sale.
Utimus.
I'm thinking probably 35 each. Aroundish. This is the design I just did, inks.
Yeah, they could pass as that old.
They're cotton candy.
Yeah.
That's some candy.
Why am I getting at tagged?
Where's
Oh.
my? There it is.
It was Kale.
It was Kale.
Yeah. He was asking everyone silver or gold.
Every fucking
Left.
ever.
Wait, how the fuck did you know that? Because that was in Inglorious Bastards.
In Blastoids.
The Inglorious Bastards is the name of our server for D&D.
Ah. Every time my mom sneezed, my thing lit up.
Yeah, I heard it because I just heard a chow. It's like, that can't have been a real sneeze. I can't say anything because my sneezes are weird too.
No, that was her.
Okay.
Hey, Sprite. Hey, Sprite.
Yeah.
About those Widowmaker sketches you sent.
Oh, hello.
I guess they could. I guess.
Wait, no, that wasn't a bad thing. No. Sprite.
They were a little too much booty for the Inky.
Where's my fucking? Hang on, because I need to make a joke now.
What?
Fuck. I need to make a joke. Okay. Cool. We can continue on with our day.
Screaming cat.
We can continue on with our day.
Let's see.
To be fair, that is a bit of booty.
So how much longer are you thinking for the stream at this point?
I'm just gonna finish off this adoptable sheet. Like, I'm gonna put a fucking
number?
Yeah, I'm gonna put like a background on it and stuff, and then
okay.
Then I'll call it good.
Yours is Beautimus. Very nice.
Please, for the love of God, don't tell me I'm getting sick.
You're not.
Well,
actually, I could probably call it good now.
Yeah, it is 9 for me.
All right.
It is also 9 for me.
Yeah, and it's not 8:30 yet, but it is kind of late. So, thank you everybody for coming. I had a really good time. I finally have these adoptables done, so I'll finish off the sheet later and probably have them up. I don't know when the most optimal time to post to Twitter is. I know there is an optimal time for Twitter, but I don't know what it is. No, I will also slowly chip away at this Theo and Ace picture. My hand needs a break anyway. So, I will see you on the Thursday stream. I don't know what we will be streaming on Thursday. It's, right now it's kind of between, like, Destiny and, maybe Mass Effect. It's been a little bit since we touched Mass Effect. So I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Bye.